So now that everybody's level 3, I believe everybody's getting access to like subclasses now. So what's everybody picking?
That would be it.
Yeah.
So I can add another class, yeah?
No.
No.
Okay.
That's that would be multi-classing.
Right, okay.
But
So at what point can we multi-class?
after you level up now, after level 3.
You can't wait to be bard. That's all.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I cannot wait to get back.
The bard's coming back. The bard is coming back.
Well, I was
Capulet
going to
is
say
born to be a cleric bard.
Well,
Can you ban him from being a bard? Just ban him.
I was going to say, if you multi-class,
You can't
just
be anything you said before.
make sure it makes sense for your character. But unfortunately, it does for Capulet.
Yeah, it really does. It really, really does.
But if 50% of the team call veto,
Last session, you made your way through the woods near Shade in an attempt to escape the leaders and the knights of the Kalick Empire. You found a corpse of a man by the name of Cedric Moxley and directions to his cabin. Before you set off, CV, your vehicle and mimic companion, needed blood to run, as opposed to the usual mox crystals that power other vehicles around the continent. You fed her the corpse of Cedric and made way to his cabin. Capulet wanted to take the motorbike with him, which Rae decided to have fun with. She used the dagger looted from the corpse to go invisible, place a mox crystal in the bike, propelling it forward. Capulet, against his will, drove directly through the cabin and smashed into a piano. Someone was occupying the home. Nyxen, a wood elf, seemed to also have his own problems fleeing the authorities and sought refuge in the cabin. After investigating, Rae noticed a painting of Cedric Moxley and 2 halflings. She brought it to Space, who realised the halflings were his parents, standing at Onyx End. Underneath the painting was a diagram that seemed to detail the cosmology of this world. During the night, moths began to attack you all, or specifically any light source around the cabin, including CV. The battle resulted in setting aflame the trees which surrounded the building, which burnt it down too. The floor in the cabin burnt away to reveal some kind of experiment or ritual beneath it. The basement floor had the same diagram in the centre of that room as Rae saw on the wall. Capulet, in a panic, attempted to save the piano and the motorcycle in the middle of a burning building. With a natural 1, suddenly the ceiling crumbled down upon him. So we begin in the middle of the night. Smoke is now billowing throughout what is left of the cabin as the trees around it are burning to cinders. Capulet is trapped beneath remnants of the burning building. You are currently prone and restrained as of right now. Space is standing, peering beneath him, viewing the basement before it is covered in burning rubble. Rae and Nyxen are in front of the cabin, watching it fall, and Gahru stands at the end of the clearing, ready to leave. So, what would you like to do?
Can I go? I was gonna say, can I go towards the east of the cabin where the trapdoor is, just to see if that's a way out? I don't know where I am. I can't find myself on the.
Yeah, I'll move you over 2 seconds.
Oh, there I
am. Yeah, so you move around the cabin. You have a look at in the trapdoor. This trapdoor essentially leads into that basement that Space has been looking at. It doesn't seem to have any other exit ways.
Is it locked or is it at all?
It was, but at the minute it's just like burnt away. So you're able to sort of like peer inside.
Okay.
I will remain motionless.
Okay. Space, as you're standing, looking down into the basement, you've seen this experiment ritual thing going on. Suddenly one of the beams above you begins to crumble away. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Guidance?
Yeah.
Sweet. Sweet.
18. Cool. The beam slams down onto the floor beneath you, and it begins crumbling more of the floor around you. You've managed to dodge out the way of that.
And I'm getting out.
Okay.
Straight to TV.
You head out. You begin heading over to CV. Gahru.
I wanted to sort of, well, I am running away from the camp, but I'm sort of looking ahead to see just a perception note in general to sort of look up, see if there's any airships coming our way, anything like that.
Okay.
Any immediate danger.
Roll a perception check.
No problem. Let's have a look where these are. Perception.
Oh, was that just 10? Right, okay.
Yeah, it was straight up then.
You look up. You're able to, because of how high up the mountain is, that cloud ridge sits atop, you're able to just see it in the distance. Sort of through the canopy above you. It doesn't look like there's any airships on the way as of right now. But of course, like you mentioned last session as well, having a area around you burning a very bright light, not really the best place to hide.
Yeah, I'll just keep an eye out. I'll stay on the border of the camp.
Okay.
Keep an eye out.
Nyxen, what would you like to do?
You're muted.
You're muted.
You are on mute.
You're still muted.
Oh?
Did you manage that?
Yeah, you've unmuted
You're
and nothing's
unmuted,
coming
but you're
through.
muted.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Fine. I accidentally had push to talk turned on. So the building's still on fire.
The building's still on
and,
fire. You're able to see through the open window.
Right.
Capulet has a wooden beam basically trapped on top of him as the cabin is burning around him.
Okay. I'm gonna run over towards the well.
Okay.
Try to collect some water.
Okay, yeah.
And throw it, I guess, on Capulet.
Okay. Yeah, the well itself has
Don't
one of
know
them
if this
pulley
is gonna
things
be-
with a wooden bucket
Okay.
atop it, so you pull the
Except
rope.
I'm gonna say that the well shaft is 300 feet deep, so it's gonna take a while. I don't know.
I mean, it's not 300 feet deep, but you can see that. That's perfectly fine. And Capulet, you definitely hear that. Capulet.
What is my current status? So am I unconscious? I'm awake, but I'm just
Yeah.
Probably.
So we pick up as soon as you've been hit by this wooden beam that fell
so
from the ceiling.
and I'm on the basement level.
No, but you
No,
can
okay,
see
so-
the floor around you beginning to burn away.
Right.
so possibly that's where you could end up.
Right.
But next to you,
I inevitably will end up.
next to you is a broken piano.
No.
And the motorbike seems fine, but it is under its own wood.
Right, so I'm gonna go full Spider-Man, and seeing that the. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna attempt to pull off this
Okay.
thing that's on me.
Roll a strength check.
Yeah.
Or athletics.
Right, what's better?
I think it'll just be the same.
Oh yeah, they're both 0. Oh yeah.
Come on, we need a good roll from Capulet. It's been... Well, you haven't.
Forever.
Okay.
It hovered over the 20 on my screen as well.
Okay. You try with all your might to push this wooden beam off you, and you managed to lift it off, but the only place to land it is on this motorbike.
No, I can't do it.
Then it's gonna
Back
flatten
up.
straight down, back on you. Back to Rae.
I'm gonna go in and try and lift the plank off the motorbike.
Okay. So you run in, you see Capulet. You're going through.
I think you walk in, you see Capulet, you see the motorbike, you look back. Yeah.
I've had much more fun with this motorbike.
So you see that the sort of middle of the floor has broken apart, giving you a view of the basement. So if you're to get to Capulet, you're gonna have to jump over a like 20-foot sort of gap. Just roll an athletics check, and this will also cover whether you get Capulet up or not.
Was it motorbike,
Athletics or
wasn't it?
acrobatics?
Oh, well, whatever's better.
Acrobatics is better.
Both works.
Nice.
Is that dirty 20? Nice. How do you acrobatically head over to Capulet?
I want to do like 7 somersaults in the air.
Okay.
Like, don't worry. Like,
That's
as I'm midair, just like, don't worry, Capulet. And then just get the bike.
It's very jarring how many flips that you're doing. It's almost like, you know, like an early 2000s movie where they replaced the actor with CGI.
Yeah.
And the movement just doesn't feel right.
Or like, it's just
I'm
like one
thinking
of those
like Yoda.
dolls where, where it just flies.
Baby Yoda, where Grogu, when they've got like him doing
Yeah.
the flips.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
the
Just trying to
dolls
grab the
spinning.
doll.
Yeah.
So you managed
What are you talking
to
about? That was actually Warwick Davis.
you actually flip over the gap. You manage to get to Capulet. You pick up this wooden beam, and you manage to push it aside, not landing on the motorcycle. But
Wait, was it the motorcycle that you were saving there? Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
oh right, okay.
Could have saved you, but
Do you want to save Capulet or the motorcycle?
I'll save Capulet.
Okay. Thank God.
But I want to pick him up by like the scruff of his neck. Like,
Okay, yeah, you've done it before. Essentially paralyzes
Yeah, that
Capulet, and you begin heading out with him.
I can talk during this, can't I?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. The bike!
You leave the bike as
No.
Rae is carrying you away. You look back and you see the bike just fall into the basement below.
This is Capulet's villain arc. This is twice now he's lost the thing that he loves most.
No, he lost 2 lives, is what you're saying.
But you do realise, Capulet, that part of your coat is burning. It is set alight. However, Nyxen, at this point, you've managed to get a bucket of water out of the well.
So, I'm gonna try and chuck it through the window and aim in the... Wait, where have they gone?
So they've
No.
they're basically heading out of the building, while Capulet is still set alight.
Yeah, I'll chuck it towards the window, and try to save the two of them.
Okay.
Well, I'll try to save...
I don't need saving.
Yeah.
Just roll a straight dex check. Dex check. Realistically, you just don't want a 1 here.
Which dice? D20.
Yeah.
No.
No, what?
If you open up your character sheet.
Oh.
I can just hover over attributes.
Oh yeah, on the top left. I keep forgetting about that.
It doesn't have it up.
Huh? Where's it gone?
Press your character, then press Nyxen.
I'll just do it this way. Where is it? Amy, help.
What check are you looking for?
Should be a strength
Sits in.
check.
Dexterity check.
Oh,
Right there.
dexterity, sorry.
Just press. And ability check.
Okay.
Normal.
No,
Hey!
Nice.
Oh, that's your first nat 20 in D&D. Congrats.
Nice.
You chuck the water directly at Capulet, immediately putting out the fire. However, with that force, you absolutely drench this feline. You
But you guys then knock him back through the window.
but yeah, Capulet, you're now sopping wet while also being paralysed by the scruff of your neck. Definitely not your best. Definitely not your best moment.
Ah,
Space.
playing around TV,
Okay.
beeping all the horn,
Okay.
just trying to pick everyone up.
Nice one. So you sort of are you getting close to the cabin, or are you just sort of getting in a position so you can leave?
Where they're like trying to come out of. And,
Okay.
like,
Nice one. So the van, you drive it round, and you get set up for everybody to come in. I would believe everybody else is pretty much heading back there. Gahru.
Yeah, me hearing the horn, I would head towards CV.
Cool. So as the forest, the cabin, everything is burning away, eventually everybody gets back in the van.
I call shotgun.
Cool.
Damn.
And if you do want to place yourselves anywhere in the van at any point, in the top left you can click on CV, which will take you there.
I'm gonna take you there.
It's not letting me.
I really need a new...
There might be a little drop down you have to
Seamless.
click. There should be like a little arrow next to the anvil icon.
Yeah, I can click into it, but it's saying you cannot switch scenes until resources finish loading for your current view.
Ah, you might be having some sort of an internet issue, maybe?
It's just being slow, yeah. Fair enough.
Something's not loading on the cabin screen.
I don't...
Cool.
Just try refreshing the page.
Yeah, just try refresh, see if that fixes it.
We're both on the same internet, so...
Cool.
There we go.
Oh, I should mention that at this point, Gahru will do, one of those animations in Bethesda RPGs where the NPCs just like pull out something from behind their back. I just do one of those, and I have a book in my hand.
Cool. Awesome. And is this book from the cabin? Or
No,
is it something you
it's
already
my
had?
personal book.
Okay.
It's my personal book that I just gained. Bound with twine, and the covering is made of wood. I'd say it's blatantly obvious what's on the cover. It's bow and arrows with like a deer head behind it.
I was worried where that was going, wherever it was going.
Well, it's pretty
And I'm
obvious
just-
what it is.
I'm just
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
sitting back, flipping the pages.
Awesome. Is that like, what is it, Tome? Something Tome?
Yeah, Pact
Warlock?
of the Tome.
Pact of
Yep.
the Tome, cool. Awesome. So Space, you begin driving everybody out of that clearing where the cabin is. Of course, after everything that's gone on, everybody's a bit shook up from the cabin burned down. Especially Capulet is very shook up from what's gone on. Losing his piano and motorbike, unfortunately. Where is your next destination? Space.
I'm just gonna drive until someone says otherwise.
Okay.
You need a drink? Gahru
No.
gets up and passes him a drink.
I don't know. Where's our map?
Top left. You should be able to click on it.
No, didn't we have an actual map?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll give you all access to this one as well.
We've also got the note where it says to go to Shroud Hold.
Yeah.
So what you've got there is the Onyx Trail.
Yes.
I believe Space shown you this at some point. This is something he had on his possession.
No, I'm not sure. I haven't showed them this.
All right. Well.
Okay,
never
I've
mind.
never seen this. I don't see this. I pretend
What?
I do not see it.
What is this?
What was that? What?
You've been having that pipe again.
But would Space know where we would be going?
Yes.
If we
Yeah.
were going? Right, okay. So I'll head towards Shroud Hold.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Somebody. Oh, sorry. Say that again.
So I was just gonna say, what's the crack in terms of like spells outside of battle? So can I like use like 2 spells, like if it's like a first level slot and then a second level slot, and I can just like use them, like.
They'll still use like a spell slot.
Oh yeah, aye.
Unless it's.
I mean, like I
cantrip.
could just like use one after the other, yeah.
Yeah. Usually it depends on like it'll tell you what the casting time
Oh,
of the
yes.
spell is. But yeah, outside of combat,
But if they say
you're not-
like action.
yeah,
for
you're not constrained to like actions, bonus actions when
Right.
you're outside of combat, really.
For
So
reference, in actually 6 seconds. So that's how long it would take you to do it outside of combat, roughly.
right. So what I'd like to do then is I'm going to use purify food and drink on myself because I'm like still soggy and wet and I'm a bit of a clean freak. I don't know where that water's been. I'd like to just purify that shit. Just in case.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
You render this well water that you're drenched in. You render it free of poison and disease.
Right, and I do believe. So what's a how big CV? Like I've got a 5-foot radius here.
I mean, a 5-foot radius would essentially be like you, right? It would
Okay.
be like your occupying
My
space.
sub bit. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's cool. And then what I'd also like to do, because I'm not looking so good, would be. Sorry, I'm just comparing the two. I've got a new healing spell. I'm going to use one of my healing spell. I know Cure Wounds. I'll just use Cure Wounds again.
Okay.
Oh wait, hang on. Oh, does this do it for everyone? No. Yeah, I'm just going to use Heal Wounds at 2nd level,
Okay.
which is that button. Oh wait, no, it's not. Oh, it's not gone on here yet. Okay, it's not on the boundary yet. Let me say.
Oh,
Oh, do I need to like re-update it?
yeah, you might have to if that's the case.
That's fine.
I can just do the thing, couldn't I? Yeah, and I'll just mark it off on Beyond, which is
What are you looking
8.
for?
Cure Wounds at a 2nd level.
Cure wounds. Cure wounds at 2nd level.
Yeah, you should have 2 second-level spell slots, so you should definitely have it.
Oh, hold up then.
No, it's
my
a first-level spell, but when you click into it, it should let you then choose what level you want to cast it at. That might be how it works.
Oh, okay. Or I could be having it wrong here anyway. I'm just going to test it out. Cure wounds. Cast at level 2.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, and it uses 2 spell slots. Right.
No,
it should.
it uses 1 second-level
Oh,
spell.
2 slots. I have 2 slots available.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get you.
Nice one.
That's what I meant.
Oh, never mind. I thought we should. I only saw the 1 dice, which was 1. I thought after all that, it was like 1 hit point.
14. Yeah, right, there we go. I'm learning how to be a cleric.
You managed to heal yourself.
Yay!
Which no cleric has done before.
I mean, to be fair, it is like a new skill. Like, it's quite an advanced level technique to heal self.
Oh my god! All right, okay, that was
I
disgusting.
wish I'd never shown her the soundboard.
Cool. So, Space, you're driving everybody out, and you begin to see the amber glow from the cabin, dimming out at the further away you go. It is pretty much in the dead of night. If you have dark vision, you can see pretty well outside, but Space, you're using CV's headlights to be able to get around. And you're winding through the forest, heading south at this point. Is there any other round of business that you want to do while you're travelling here? What's everybody's sort of mind state?
I want to take some string out of my backpack and tease Capulet with it.
Well, I'm cold and wet right now. Like, I'm pretty miserable.
Yeah, I'm to distract you.
Yeah, so you see Nyxen dangling this piece of string in front of you.
I'm like trying not to look, but then I'm like,
I just also lean over to Rae and go, he might just fit in round here.
I like
It has potential.
I like looking at this string. I'm like,
You just start wiggling. I could do something useful and actually peer out the windows and see if there's anything noticeable.
Yeah, go ahead with that first. Sorry.
All right, yeah. Nyxen, roll a perception check, please.
No.
Cool. As you're traveling through the depths of this forest, nothing out of the ordinary catches your eye. The forest itself is very quiet, but towards Cloudreach, the same place that Gahru was looking at before, something catches your eye, and you see at the top of this mountain that Cloudreach sits atop this massive city, a light, almost like a giant torch, is shining from the top of Cloudreach and into the sky. And you get a glimpse of a skyship which seems to be ready to leave the docks.
Okay. I'm probably just gonna pass this information on to Space and be like, well, might want to put pedal to the metal, get us out the way of this, just in case it's coming down to investigate what all this fire is about.
Okay.
I recommend going stealth mode, turning the lights off and going slower.
Yeah, exactly that. I'll stay to the trees, try and stay quiet, chugging along.
Okay. Cool.
In the meantime, I was gonna say Gahru just trips and says, "Oh, this looks fun," and starts casting his Druidcraft spell. And then you probably start to smell a certain person in the party give off the smell of a faint odor of a skunk. I think we all know who I'm talking about.
I've
Sorry,
cleansed.
Connor.
Yes, there is now a horrible stink in the van of skunk.
No, it's a faint odor of skunk.
Is it faint?
It does say it's a faint odor.
Is this the sensory effect one, or is it?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, a faint odor. The effect must fit. Right. Okay. Who's sitting next to Capulet?
Me,
Nyxen, right?
unfortunately.
Yeah. So after you've been like playing around with this string, you know, Capulet, you've been battering away. You've had a look outside. You know, oh, it looks like, you know, the skyship's there. And then you turn around, you look at Capulet. He stinks. Something awful. And you're sitting right next to him.
And I can smell it as well, yeah.
Yeah, you'd be able to smell it too.
Does it reach me yet?
Not just yet.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm just gonna start retching. I don't know what else to do.
Retch, I mean, it's kind of what you know. It's
Yeah,
what
far as
You're not
I
even
know-
gonna move. You're just gonna retch.
I look
Yeah.
back and I see them like nearly thrown up, and then like Space gets a whiff of it, slams the bloody brakes on. Everybody out! Everybody out! Right now!
I was gonna say it's an instantaneous effect. I don't think it lingers.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Yeah, everybody
I
out!
think-
Everybody out!
I've got the map though.
Right, line up. I want you in a line.
So if it's instant, is it still around? So what's the crack with the smell?
At the minute, whoever's next to you is going to smell it, right?
Yeah.
I would say just for a bit of flavour, you know.
Yeah.
Space eventually gets a whiff of it. And he beckons you all to get out of the van.
Yeah, I'll get out.
I can't really do that with. Oh man, it doesn't work with Nyxen's picture.
Go on, do a spin. Do a spin, Nyxen.
Where do I get these top-down characters?
I have to make it. But if you want to use that picture, I'll like build it off what he looks like.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go with that.
Listen up, okay? I want no funny business. Right? This van means too much to me. It's been in my family for generations. Any funny business, you'll be walking. And I don't care what happens to you all. Okay? Okay?
Just music.
Gahru,
Yes,
I'm
that
looking at
sounds good.
you. Because you're weird as hell. And
Just in the name of the song.
I have absolutely no idea what you get up to.
I mean, you can just ask.
Nyxen? I don't know yet. But I think you're a funny bugger. The cat,
You seem like a top bloke.
honestly, I don't even know why you're still with us. In fairness, okay? You're this close, right?
What have I done?
Stop laughing.
What have I actually done?
I'm sick. Up to, like, Space is like, points us up to as high as he can.
Just, like,
Which isn't
still
that
below.
high, yeah.
I'm like, still like,
And then jumps on. Oh, okay. Rae, you're all right. The rest of you, honestly, I want quiet. I want peace. If we're gonna get to this place, I need you on your best behaviour. Okay?
I done?
Sir, at a
What?
later date, would it be okay for me to give people fleas if I feel like it?
I kind of like it. So yes, Not in the van.
Fair enough.
Right, I'm staying in the van from now on.
Right.
Right, is everyone still talking?
Everyone's cool. Back inside.
Yeah, we're still talking there, Stephen.
Space gets in, slams the doors out as he can.
Okay.
They're gonna just immediately open the door, get in, and then slam it again.
I absolutely love the idea that you've been doing nothing but bullying Capulet the whole time, and yet, like, you've had it up to here with him.
Yeah! Honestly, this is the beginning of... I swear to God, like... We're gonna have to have a talk about making, like, Capulet a villain here, like...
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
Achievement.
Capulet did get us kicked out of the city.
And he
I
blew
did
up
no
a
such
theatre.
thing! Again,
And
it was
blown
all
up his
going
own
fine.
theatre
He destroyed my piano.
during his own play.
And his
And he just-
acting was trash.
I actually tried to
lost
save the
the
piano
mic.
thinking it was Nixon's as well.
He's took me. My arm's gone.
Protected your... like, cleaned up CV nicely.
I mean, it's still in your
Fixed
back.
all the dents.
I've saved your life twice.
Was, quote, very useful. The disrespect.
So can we just? And then I start pulling away.
Lost his best friend. Lost his dear motorbike.
Gahru
As no one of his own kind.
Every time it's like, every time the cat starts talking, the brakes go on. We're constantly like this.
I just don't see why. Look, I'm just saying.
I just turn around from where I'm sitting and go, Nyxen, get the bell.
I mean, I don't know what the bell's gonna do.
Shut the
Might just
cat up.
excite him. Right.
It's like every time the cat talks, just ring the bell so he shuts up.
Who's it gonna be? 1, 2, 3.
Am I about to become the most selfish cleric of all time?
Capulet, roll a
About to be.
roll a D100 for us.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. You need 12 sessions of therapy.
Out of a possible 100, I got 12.
12, yeah. Okay.
This was to determine if you have a mental break.
The answer is not yet.
Yeah,
So-
there is
so you
absolutely
aged-
a breakdown.
You're
You
12.
aged 12 years
Yeah,
from stress.
So as you're driving through the forest, you begin to hear a few drips onto the windows of CV, and eventually there is a heavy rainfall that breaks out. You know, you hear
How
the rain.
far are we? Quite now far away from the cabin. All of that.
Yeah, I would say you've been traveling for like an hour, right? You're far away enough to, you know, you don't see the cabin anymore, but you're still in the midst of the forest here. But again, there's a lot of rainfall hitting CV, dripping from the trees, still in the middle of the night. And eventually, after another hour or so traveling, in which you can take a short rest if you want to.
Short rest. We
I
haven't
think I'm
had like
fully
a long
healed.
rest in a very long while, have we?
So I'm fine.
No, not yet.
Do I want to reset maximum HP changes during this rest, or automatically apply healing with dice result? Or both, or none?
Didn't you already heal?
I have healed myself.
But you're on about short rest.
Yeah. Or is this a cleric skill or something? I'm guessing.
No, I think it's
I
just
don't
how Foundry does it.
Oh no, I'm literally on Beyond.
Oh,
Yes,
can you do? Yeah, can you do it on your character sheet on Foundry? Just because it updates
Oh,
there.
okay.
If you do it on D&D Beyond, it doesn't update, unfortunately.
Right. Oh my god, yeah, I've got so much more health on here. Jesus Christ. Give me one. I need to fix that. Right, so I've got 25 health. Right, there we go.
Yeah, because like when you're like rolling for healing on Foundry, it'll automatically apply it and stuff.
I see it says here I'm chaotic good. I would like to change the good to evil.
I think you can change it actually.
Right. There we go. Short rest.
Eventually, as you're traveling through in the rain, CV ends up getting stuck. And what you find is that the mud beneath is basically being built up, and CV's just stopped in a pile of that. It's one of those situations where you're pushing down on the accelerator as much as possible. You just hear the van revving, but it seems to be going nowhere. Mud is splashing behind you all over the place.
Alright, I think this might be a good place to stop for the night. It's too wet. Need it to dry up.
Fair enough, boss.
Don't get cheeky.
Being serious?
It's alright then.
Okay. So how are you wanting to sort of like set up for the night?
I just do the same as before, like pull the bits out that we have. So there's like kind of the two benches inside that we can sleep on, and then the big pulley out thing, and then I'll take first watch. See if anything flies overhead. If you just want to get some sleep.
Okay.
How noble.
I guess I'll take second.
I'll go after Gahru.
Cool.
And that means the cat can dig the mud in the morning.
Yeah, I'll take fourth.
This is just for watch.
I'll take fourth watch. Too late. I call dibs.
fine.
Nyxen, you're the mud guy.
Okay, that's
You're the
fine.
mud man.
Since we're setting up for the night, is it a bad idea to make a small fire to actually be nice and help Capulet dry off?
I know, I'm still wet and cold and soggy and pretty miserable.
Yeah, sure,
Everyone's
I'll do that.
Aw.
Up with the airship.
In terms of making this campfire, it is still teaming down with rain, but I believe Space, you have like a little roof thing that you can pull
It's
out,
like
right?
an awning thing,
Yeah.
like kind of comes out. Yeah.
Putting a fire underneath it.
Yeah.
It seems like a bad move.
It'll be fine.
The next best thing is to do a makeshift washing line.
You break it, you buy it.
Cool.
I'm out of space.
Can I just like put the tip jar next to Nyxen as like you say you break it, you buy it?
I like it.
Cool. So Nyxen and Capulet, you head out to sort of like the just outside of the van, with a roof over your head. You hear the rain pitter patter on that roof. Nyxen, you set up that small fire, and allow Capulet to sit next to it.
I just want to have like a look around, just sort of like what's the vibe of this area?
Mhm.
Is there anything going on?
Roll a perception check.
Uh-oh.
I love it. Just any check is uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh no.
It's every time you say just roll this and we're like, uh-oh.
I see all.
That balanced on a 1 for me as well.
Oh.
That would have
Did
been
not like.
perfect for
Mr. Magoo.
It looks dark.
Luckily, being a cat, I've got quite good perception. I've also got excellent persuasion. Actually, I should be just persuading you not to bully me.
Hey, remember that time you realised you could heal yourself?
Okay.
I'm very selfless like that. I didn't even consider healing myself.
And yet you've never healed one of us.
That's a lie. That's a goddamn lie. I protected you all on a couple of occasions.
So Capulet, you have a look around, and you're, I mean, you're still surrounded by trees, very, very muddy ground. The rain does seem to start letting up though, ever so slowly. It's sort of like a mid-level shower at the minute. Towards the south, from where you guys are, you see what looks to be a river nearest. That's pretty much the only thing notable around. But as you look up to the sky, towards Cloudreach, you begin to see that the sky ship that was leaving Cloudreach is heading to a point behind, or where you came from. It seems that they are heading towards the cabin, but as far as you can tell, they're not going to catch wind of you guys.
Yeah, guys, looks like the guys up there, those guys, don't know them. They're off to go have a look at that handiwork over there. Apologies again, actually, Nyxen. I didn't get the chance to properly apologise for that lovely cabin. Is now just ruined, and that lovely real estate as well, and the piano. Like,
I just go to sleep on the front chair.
It's just real rough.
Can I just randomly pull a can of Foster's out of nowhere, completely just dead stare Andy and just take a sip? Actually, no, I'll dead stare Andy and then just down the whole can.
Oh, another alcoholic at the party. That's refreshing.
Roll a constitution check, Nyxen.
Uh-oh.
As you down that drink.
Why is it always uh-oh?
So it's been in your pocket for the past 30 years.
Oh, right.
I did purify. Oh wait, no, that was only on me. Would that have affected him when I purified drink? Because he could smell me being a skunk, and I'm sure that had the same range.
So I've just drank essentially the holy water of Foster's.
5-foot radius would cover it. 5
Because I
foot is
remember
actually one block out.
I have accidentally purified Ray's drink once.
You have, and I believe it watered it down, like in terms of taste.
Does it not like just take the alcohol out?
Yeah, it was disgusting.
It like purifies, like
Yeah.
I think that was like in the first 10 minutes of playing.
Yep.
That was like the first spell used.
For some reason.
And I wonder why I have a vendetta.
For some reason, why everyone hates Capulet.
Yeah.
Again, we're shooting for poison. That was a very
everything.
Again, sensible play.
It's a very flat Foster's. Do you remember where you got this Foster's from? Or is this something you had yourself?
I'm gonna say I had it.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, I'll say that. I don't want to get on anyone's bad side at this point.
Okay, cool.
Slide the fan.
Before you begin to head to bed, get some sleep. Capulet, you're dry. You eventually get yourself dry. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you head off?
What, like off to sleep or?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be keeping first watch.
Yeah, I'll do, yeah.
But is there anything you want to like say to each other or do anything before we go through the whole long rest scenario?
Nope.
Cool. Awesome. So you guys will get back in the van. You sort out your sleeping arrangements, whether you have bedrolls you're going to use or whatever you want to set yourselves up with. Space, you're going to stay awake. Roll a perception check.
I said perception, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. CV's headlights aren't on though, are they?
No.
It's gonna be with disadvantage. So just roll another one. Because you don't have dark vision. You're literally the only guy who doesn't.
Why did you keep watch first then? Why did the one without dark vision be the one to keep watch? Hey!
Hey!
Same result.
Cool.
Maybe that's why.
Okay. So a couple hours pass, and you eventually begin to see the sun starting to rise. It's ever so slowly getting brighter into the morning. It's a very sort of boring night, you know, nothing completely exciting happens. You seem pretty safe where you are. You do keep an eye on the sky ships to see whereabouts they are. And as far as you can tell, they're like nowhere to be seen. You're unable to see the sky ship anymore.
Okay.
Who's next?
Are we taking a long rest in between this? Or...
I'll have you do the long rest at the end. It depends on how good your watch
you know,
is.
because there's going to be like, you know, combat involved in the middle. There's going to be an initiative check beforehand.
Uh-oh.
Well, we'll see. Who's doing next watch?
Gahru?
Gahru,
Was
I
it
believe.
me? I thought it was Rae for some reason.
I was third.
Fair enough, then it's deferred to me then.
And how long is planned on sleeping? A long rest will be like 6 hours at the least, really.
Well, what do you reckon? 2 hours? Well, no, yeah, not even 2 hours.
And each watch is taking 2 hours.
Yes, that is correct. So it's you can have 2 hours of interruption or not sleeping in your long rest.
So should we go 8 hours then, in case we get an interruption?
No, we'll just go.
Anyway, is that a cool?
We all said like 2, 2, 2, and then Nyxen's digging us out.
Yeah.
Before I let Space go to sleep, I'll open my book up at the start of my watch and be like, never noticed this one. I cast light on my book, close it, and just like put it on my lap, and just start like looking around, keeping an eye out on things.
Yeah, Space, your eyes are like hurting as well after trying to see through the darkness.
I do not get this person.
It does not require concentration.
You know
So I
what,
could have done it.
Gahru?
Gone
You
to
know
sleep,
what?
and you would have been alright.
Do what the fuck you want. Like, I'm tired.
Space is done with this shit.
Don't fuck.
Roll a perception check, Gahru.
I was going to say, well, if you have any questions, you can ask me anytime, but other than that, hope you have a good night's sleep. And then I will do a perception roll, which is on a character sheet somewhere.
Oh, this will be cute. I'll do this.
Oh! That was
I do have dark vision.
one.
I do have dark vision. so I don't need the light anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Uh-oh.
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 I will stop. And nothing but the sweet, sweet forest ambience.
Okay. Gahru, as you're keeping watch, again, it seems, seems pretty quiet. You've picked a really good spot here. A couple hours go by and you do see the sky ship again. And it seems to be rising from where the cabin was. And it's just slowly rising back into the air.
Well, if that's at the end of my watch, I guess I would be waking up the next person, so I would be waking up Kriya and point that out to her to like, keep an eye on that while you're keeping watch.
Like half asleep, I'm like, okay, I'll...
Do you need a light?
No,
Can
no.
you see in the light?
Yeah, I have dark vision.
Cool. So Gahru, you go back to sleep. Rae, you wake up, you go on watch. Roll a perception check, please.
Uh-oh.
That needs to be a soundboard on Discord, like.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It hovered over one for so long.
We're actually getting good rolls this session. It's mad.
Yeah, haven't had Capulet's watch yet.
Okay.
We all get stabbed in our sleep, including Capulet, who was like looking right at them.
Okay. It is. At this point, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. Sun still rising. You get a clear view of everything around you. It's not raining anymore. It's again very calm. You see things like the river in the distance that Capulet pointed out before the rest.
Sorry, I cut out there. What was that?
I'm just saying she saw the river that you saw before. As you're looking around in this area that you're in, surrounded by the trees, you see a movement in one of the trees near the van, south of the van, so sort of like towards the river's direction. You see a bit of movement. The leaves in the tree begins to rustle. And eventually jumping out of this tree, out of like a hole in the trunk, is a pink tree frog. And it seems to be biting down onto a dead squirrel. And it's very animated for a frog, like a tree frog especially. And the frog looks at you. You look at the frog. Squirrel still in its mouth, staring at you. And you hear it speak. You didn't see nothing. And it hops many trees away.
You're on the sprig again.
No, that's what I was just thinking.
And it begins to head towards the west of where you are. And that would be the end of your watch after those couple hours. Unless you wanted to do anything in between.
Just before I finish my watch, can I sort of get out and do like a perimeter of CV just to see like how the tires are doing in the mud?
Yeah. I'll have you do an investigation check for that. Just with it being a separate sort of thing. Okay.
No good.
Okay. You see that CV does have a few scratches. CV is snoring as well. Snoring away as she's getting a needed rest. And you do see that the mud has like piled up. So you know that at some point you're going to have to get that sorted before CV can move again. And it's basically trapped up against one of her back wheels.
Okay. So I've been asleep for like 4 hours. Would that like constitute my long rest could be done? Or would I need to take the further 2?
No, you'd have to take the further 2. So we'll have
Okay.
like another watch and then everybody's got their long rest.
Okay. So wake up, Capulet.
See anything?
There was this frog. It had a squirrel. I think it spoke. I haven't had Foster's. I haven't had Sprague, so I think it was real. But you know, just keep an eye out. Also, CV's got a couple scratches, and you did the thing before where you like
Gotcha.
voodoo fixed her. If you could go fix CV, and then I get in and go, and also start digging the mud, and then just immediately asleep after I say that.
As soon as she's falling asleep, I'm just like muttering under my breath, like, "Oh, go mend the things. Go do that. Go do that." No, police would be nice. Underappreciated in this little team.
I heard that.
Oh,
Back asleep.
underappreciated, underutilized.
And then wake up again and go, the frog's watching you. Back to sleep.
Get off that stuff. It's vile. Look at what it's doing to your mental state. Jesus Christ. Good Lord. I'll
Cool.
just. What I'm gonna do is
Mhm.
I'm going to like hop out, but I'm going to like not try and like touch the mud at all. So I'm like sort of like climbing on top of CV and then like trying to like reach down to mend all the scratches and everything, while also being very perceptive, of course.
Roll a perception check, and of course you're going to spend some time mending up CV.
Perception.
Okay. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
The fuck did I say? What did I say? My
That
watch
one
would be the
wasn't
one
me.
where we all get stabbed.
Cool. You spend some time for the next couple hours mending up CV. You're able to mend the scratches, and again, everything. It's just a forest, dude. Nothing exciting happening at all. And
At least that I see.
but eventually you head back, get your last couple hours or so.
I'll just poke my head in. Oh wait, no. Yeah, sorry. So like, how is this working? So we've had like 6 hours, haven't we all?
Yeah,
At
so
this
this
point,
is
after my
this is
thing.
like the last watch.
Yeah, you're the last watch, right there.
So am
Yeah.
I waking everyone up?
So everybody will be waking up once you're done.
Right.
But
I just poke my head down and be like, "Rise and shine, everybody!" Through the window.
Space is gonna kill you.
Good morning,
Indeed.
beautifuls!
Just hold up the tip jar. Just put something in.
Oh wait, no, actually, what I'd like to do instead, could I do thaumaturgy, which allows my voice to boom and have a proper like, wakey wakey everybody.
Yous are all rudely awoken by the sound of Capulet booming in the area.
Everybody out!
Rise and shine.
Everybody out!
No, just keep the cat out.
Good morning, beautiful people.
Why is he still with us?
What a fine day. The birds are tweeting. The sky is shining.
Did you fix the scratches?
You better
Okay.
believe it.
Okay, that's why he's still with us.
Yeah, Space, you're able to see that, like, CV isn't scuffed up anymore from the...
It's looking spot on. I've like cleaned here and there. Like CV's looking the best it's ever looked.
I'm outside, but
Yeah. Just realizes, but like is really, really happy about it, but really doesn't want to show it.
Cool.
I will get through that steely exterior.
I just love if this blossoms into like a full bromance. Like not even the villain arc, just a bromance.
To be fair, me too, because I'm debating whether I should like message Andy and say make a new character, because the rest of them are gonna kill you at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Wait till he doesn't make a session, that's when it's gonna...
Capulet died. In between sessions, Capulet is now dead.
Gahru, did you say you were outside?
I'm a
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
nuts.
Okay.
Right, how do I do the long rest?
yeah, I just head outside.
Okay.
Long rest.
I'm just waiting there.
Cool. Yeah, you of course see the big patch of mud that CV's like stuck on. That seems to have just like created this mound of dry mud there. But everybody take a long rest. If you go on your character sheet, on Nyxen's character sheet, and it's L rest, or it might be something in the top left, in like the quick menu. I keep forgetting about that.
I was gonna say
So-
about actually trying to use trance, or is there no point at this point?
Trance. Yeah, you would have finished your long rest long ago, so you could have actually helped
never
someone.
mind.
I forgot that you were an elf.
Well, I thought about it, but
Yeah.
everyone already like took their watch spot, so I was just like, fuck it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
I'm looking.
That's something I need to remember as well. So, like, as an elf, you don't need sleep, but you meditate. It's more flavor wise, really, realistically. But
It's like 4 hours instead of
yeah,
whatever, isn't it?
My understanding is that you still need 8 hours for a long rest because you still need to do your, have breakfast, prepare your equipment, do whatever you're doing. So technically, you can't finish a long rest without having 8 hours. It's just that
Yeah.
you only need to sleep for 4 rather than the full 6.
cool.
Okay. So what am I doing? Sorry.
If you like click on your icon, do you have
Yep.
utility up the top left?
Yeah.
And then if you hover over utility and click long rest,
Okie doke. Done.
nice one, and I'll just sort it out for you.
I think maybe.
Yeah,
Why is it-
it's updated on the chat. I don't think you actually like needed it to heal or anything, but it's just good practice to like figure out how to do that and that. Okay. What do you want to do?
I'll
be right
knock
back.
on the. I'll knock on CV's door.
Mm-hmm.
Space, am I okay to come in now?
No! Everyone out, let's start digging. And then we're gonna just start. Gahru, come on. Let's get CV out.
Are you gonna head out as well, Nyxen?
Yeah. I'm gonna head to the front
Okay.
and actually see if there's anywhere to attach a rope from the inventory and see if I can pull CV out.
You don't see anything to attach a rope, but you see when you like go out to the front, you see CV begin to slowly open its mouth, revealing very sharp teeth. One of these
Uh-oh.
teeth you could wrap a rope around if you wish.
No, go ahead. She's alright. She'll be fine.
I don't know if I want to reach in this mouth. Okay, fine. We'll give it a shot.
Okay.
I'll be the second character to lose a limb.
Yeah.
Be good, CV. Come on. We're getting you out.
Okay. You get the sense that CV's not hungry at the minute. So it seems like you're fine. You wrap a rope around one of the very large teeth that she has.
And then for the other end, you find a door to attach it to.
Door.
It's the whole pulling out teeth
Oh,
door slam trick.
Space, do you have anything to get the mud off with? I'm worried if I use a dagger, I might poke a hole in the tires.
Just chisel around. Just chisel around it. You honestly.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. Man.
Cool.
Do I have anything that I can?
I mean, I've got hammers. I've got a hammer and pittons, so I can put some nails in it.
I don't think there's really like. I've just got the normal tools that I've got.
Right, I'm gonna be 2 seconds. Talk amongst yourselves. Figure out how you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
I think just chisel away then, like.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh.
I was just gonna see if I can do a strength check, see if it actually helps.
Yeah,
pulling
give
the
it a
CV
little
out.
rock, little push, and then put your foot down. Try and.
Gosh, I've been playing way too much Battle Bit recently.
Is that for Michael to decide?
Yeah.
Been up since 7:15, I think it was. Getting stabbed in the eyeball again.
Sounds fun.
Cool. So how you doing it?
Just the old-fashioned, stuck in the snow, chiseling bits out.
Mm-hmm.
Got a few people rocking it, pushing it, and then I'll, put some acceleration on, try and rock it out.
Okay. What about the rope? Is that attached?
That's what I'm saying. I'll put some acceleration on, so the rope's in the mouth and on a tree.
I've just got the rope.
Oh, you've got the rope.
Yeah, I was just pulling on the rope, trying to get it
I'll
out.
get behind and push.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh well, we'll do that then.
Roll. Okay, you can either do it this way. Rae and Nyxen roll separate strength checks, or one of you do it with advantage. What would you prefer?
Who's got the higher strength?
Something tells me neither of you.
Strength.
Yeah, it'll be an athletics check for this.
My strength is 12.
Isn't it just straight on your character sheet in Foundry?
I've got +3 on athletics.
Cool. Roll that with advantage. Okay. Eventually, with all the chiseling away you've done with the mud and the setup with the rope, you're able to eventually get it out of that sticky situation as we're in. Nyxen, as you're pulling on the rope, halfway through you begin to feel a bit of resistance, and then one of CV's bottom teeth flies off, along with the rope that's tied around it. Almost immediately, you just see a very tiny other tooth beginning to arise from the gums. But if you choose to take it, you have a mimic tooth on you. Which is, it's essentially, this mimic tooth is like the size of your palm.
Okay, yeah. I'll keep that and store it.
Cool.
Never know when you might need a mimic tooth.
Probably never.
You trip down the staircase and get killed by the mimic tooth.
I'm gonna end up in the situation where only a mimic tooth can help us.
Yeah,
So we'll be
yeah.
very glad we've got one.
But it's like a mimic tooth on the end of a rope, so you can just throw it and like climb.
Oh, we'll
I'll
find
just,
an
like-
ancient.
Actually, yeah.
I'll just peer through the windscreen and make sure that space doesn't notice anything. Like just like maybe pat CV and just step away.
Yeah, roll a stealth check.
Oh god.
Assuming this
Uh-oh.
is, I mean, this is something
Where do I
that you
do
should
this?
be good at.
It's the second bottom.
Are you not an expert in stealth? by
Oh,
any
stealth.
chance?
Stealth. Right. Okay.
+7, I think he is, yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, no one sees you take this tooth. Space is definitely none the wiser. Cool. So everybody heads back in the van. Capulet was an NPC for a second.
Wow, great work, everyone.
Oh no, yeah, okay.
It truly was a team effort. I was just observing the entire time. I wasn't touching the mud, so I've just like literally been observing, supervising.
That's fair. Nice one. Right, okay. So space, you begin traveling again. Traveling down your path to the south. You essentially follow along with the river that is nearest, and
Yep.
eventually roll.
Oh.
You roll. Who's in the front seat? Is Rae? Are you in the passenger seat as well?
Yeah.
Okay. You both of you roll a perception check.
Sitting in the front seat, kicking in the back seat.
Okay. The dense forest that you're traveling through, eventually you come across like a dirt path, which seems to have been made leading to somewhere around where this river is, and eventually the what am I doing? Eventually that narrow dirt path gets thinner and thinner, and you begin to see this path is flanked either side by the part of the river. It's like a stream that seems to be running underneath this path that you're driving along, and eventually you both catch that on this narrow path that you're going to be driving slowly through anyway. You see that there is a large tree that is broken in front, which is going to block where you need to go. But underneath the tree, you see what looks to be a female halfling with part of a tree trunk lying on top of her. As far as you can tell, she looks unconscious as well.
Okay.
Should probably go help.
Before, how does it look like the tree's been? How does it look like it's been pushed over? Or
I think
You'd have to get
Oh.
out to have a look. You wouldn't be able to see from where your position.
okay. I'll get out this side
Okay.
door.
yeah, everybody. Situation. Keep on guard. Weapons at the ready, I think. Gahru, do you wanna go have a look?
I'm better at like the 300-foot range.
Okay. Does anyone have anything?
I mean, I do have a crowbar.
I'm confused. Where are we on this map?
2 seconds.
Should I be able to see anything?
I'm just putting it up now.
Oh, it's because you're outside of CV if you drag yourself back in.
That's what I need. Okay.
Hot spring. That sounds delightful.
Okay,
Okay.
so you see a tree falling down onto this halfling. Rae, you get out first. You walk closer up to her. And you see this.
I'm not there.
Huh?
Have you got out?
On the hot spring?
Yeah.
Or do we have to get out to see the hot spring?
No, this is a map. It's just called Hot Spring.
There's nothing there.
What are you on about? Can you other guys see anything right now?
I do
Yeah.
not own any token
Yeah,
with
I
vision in
can
this
see,
team,
like-
but I can see.
Right. I
I
thought.
think it's because they're still inside CV.
Yeah.
How do I get out?
Cool.
I don't know where I am. Somehow I can see, even though I'm not. Anyway,
Yeah.
Does that work?
I was gonna say I'll ready an action to see if, like, if anyone like jumps out and ambushes Rae or anyone really.
Yeah.
I'll be firing off an Eldritch Blast at the culprit, not at the gnome lady on the floor. Not
Yes.
yet.
So I'll just go over, can see that everyone's got weapons at the ready just in case. And with a flourish, I'll just try and deadlift the tree trunk and push it into the water.
Okay. Yeah, just give
I'll
us a
go-
athletics.
Athletics.
I'll walk up as well.
Cool.
I keep an eye out in the back.
Yeah. The other guys, just roll a perception check for us.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna say, can I move into the trees?
Yeah. If you wish to move into the trees, you can do. Are you wanting to hide?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll why not? We'll try. Where's it gone? What am I looking for?
Capulet, you do a perception check as well, please.
Mask of the Wild.
Rae, you're able to pick up this part of the tree, lift it off the halfling, toss it into the water below. Space, you get up close just to get an idea of what's going on. You see, as you're close to this halfling, you see that she looks about mid to late 30s. She has a blonde mop top haircut. She looks very scruffy, but she is wearing a fanciful tie-dye shirt. And you can also hear snoring. As she is not just unconscious, she is literally, it looks like she's having a nap. Capulet, with your dirty 20 perception, you're able to see to the north, which heads further up the cliff nearest. You see that there is a small wooden building with a big sign that says Hot Spring on, but no other life there.
I love a hot spring.
And eventually this halfling comes to, and she begins to wake up. She opens her eyes, and she looks at the both of yous, and she immediately stands up and puts her fists up.
Whoa!
Look at Space and I'm just mirror image exactly what she's doing.
Calm it down. Calm it down. Calm down, pussycat. Come on. So we've just rescued you.
And she says, what do you mean you've rescued us? I was just having a nice nap. You just woke us up.
It kind of looks like you were crushed from where we were.
I was at first.
What?
You use trees as a blanket now? That's... yeah?
No,
Weird.
no. I got crushed by a tree and I just kind of fell asleep halfway trying to...
Even weirder.
Are you okay? We've got a cat. He can, like, heal things if you
I've got a
hurt.
cat.
Yeah.
I've got a frog.
You've got a frog.
Colour's the frog.
Well, changes.
Go pink.
They can do, yeah.
Why are you asking?
And then I just immediately scream like, Capulet, the frog's here.
I'm just not
It
even gonna.
wasn't a dream.
What are you even on about? A frog?
It's me pet.
Do you like squirrels?
Wait, whoa. Space? Is that you?
And you are.
You probably don't recognise us. I knew you when you were like this big. This big.
Oh, baby space.
I'm Auntie Aurora.
But is he not that big anyway?
When you said that.
Yeah, literally, he was that big.
That was.
now you're that big.
You come out like borrowers.
But the Aurora.
Yeah.
And do I know Auntie Aurora?
You do not.
I do not know Auntie Aurora.
No.
I mean, you were that little. How would you remember?
You wouldn't remember us. Meanwhile, Nyxen, as you're surrounded by these trees, stealthing away, you feel something stick onto your shoulder. You look to your left, and it is a green tree frog.
Can I like try and just kind of reach and I don't know what to do with the frog.
Are you just gonna stroke it? Just gonna. Ooh.
Nice froggy.
Frog.
You're now poisoned.
Okay. You go to reach to pet the frog. It snaps at you, but you're able to move your hand out the way before it does any damage. And the frog says, I'm not some pet puppy, you know. Now be quiet and watch what's about to happen. Nobody else sees the frog or Nyxen as he's like hidden away.
Okay, bro. Chill.
And Aurora goes to you, Space, and says, Do you want a cuppa?
I sort of hold on a minute there,
Yeah.
Auntie Aurora. So, Rae. So, right. Family missing, everyone gone.
Mm-hmm.
See a stupid painting with somebody dead with my parents. And now Auntie Aurora, who I've never even heard of. This is a bit weird to me.
Good question that only a true family member would know. Because you've got a painting of your parents. It's really your auntie. They should know what they look like. Also, if we can find out more about this frog, that would be incredible.
What's with the frog?
So remember when we were keeping watch?
Mm-hmm.
And you know how I had the sprig and there was all those foxes?
Yep, you're saying, yeah, the heads.
Yep. So there's a pink frog, and it jumped out the tree, it had a squirrel in its mouth, and it told me not to say anything, but now I'm saying something, and then she mentioned a frog. The cat thinks I'm lying, but honestly, I think we could keep the frog and get rid of the cat, if the frog can also, like, heal or do something useful.
Okay, I do. That is an upgrade. Okay,
Cute.
right. Right. Okay. And Aurora.
You had a good chat?
Yes.
Say anything nice about us?
Hi.
Hi!
Just talking about the frog. I like frogs.
Oh, he'll be round here soon. He's probably hunting.
So,
Girls.
Auntie How.
Oh, well, it's that, it's what I used to, get you to call us, you know. That was like before you could speak, really. I'm not your mum or dad's, you know, brother or sister. We're just best friends, you know.
You know his parents?
Yeah.
And their names were... Oh.
And she reiterated their names. I don't think
Yeah.
Konzo actually gave us the names.
Sus.
Just look at space to see if they're correct. Just
Yeah,
realizing I'm asking questions, but I don't know the answer. So
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
names are
Definitely,
Galaxy. Nebula.
Aurora Borealis.
What's
At
your
this time of
pet's
year?
name?
him.
Localized entirely in this campaign.
Actually, Dwayne and John.
Mother is Blossom
Aww.
and
Buttercup.
father is Boulder.
Bubbles. Oh.
Boulder and Blossom had space. Okay.
Honestly, it checks out.
Look,
Yeah.
not everyone's got a thematic family. yeah, it's kind of racist of you to say so, you know. Like, is there an HQ?
Yeah, Boulder and Blossom. I mean, we had some good times. I saw them. I saw them about a week ago. It was funny that you weren't with them because I thought it was your journey this year,
Yeah,
isn't it?
We're doing that.
Yeah.
We're doing that. I suppose a slight hiccup. As in, I don't know where they are.
And I then just got space and like bring him in for another huddle.
With yeah,
So a week ago,
yeah,
when we said that they'd been gone for a while,
yeah.
and if we've been sort of here for like 3 weeks, how long ago did they go missing?
Yeah, basically, like just before I got into town.
Okay.
So like a day or two before I got into town is when. So yeah, she's seen them recently. More recent than I've seen them.
Is this route sort of on the trail where like your journey would be?
Yeah. We're it's a similar direction.
So do you? Okay.
I feel like they could have passed through. Oh, it's all weird, man.
I like noticed that Aurora's just standing there and I'm like, oh, we should probably like...
Oh, yeah, so...
Yeah.
They say anything nice?
No, they had to go. They were in a rush. They wanted to stop by. They wanted some of me glow pears.
Glow pears?
Yeah. They're a sort of they're a Feywild fruit that I've. So
okay.
This is me hot springs.
Right.
It looks lovely.
Thank you. I set it up for people, you know, like yourself who are on the journey. You know, as a nice little rest on your way to your next stop. What is it? Shroudhold?
Yeah, that's a next stop. That's a place.
But they didn't stop. They were in a rush and they just... Did they say why or where or...
Did they look well? Unwell? Frazzled?
I mean, you know, now that I think of it, they definitely looked a bit, you know, stressed. They were definitely in a hurry. I mean, they said that they were going to be heading to Shroudhold. But they just needed the claw pairs for something. I didn't really ask many questions. I mean, they didn't even want to stop for a cuppa. I just got them the pairs.
What's the normal effect of the glow pair?
It's like a glowing fruit. I'll show you. They're out back. They're in the spring.
If you eat it, what happens?
It tastes really nice.
No, nothing.
And that's it.
I mean, they
just
glow
a-
in the dark. That's
Right.
That's
Okay,
one thing.
that's interesting.
Okay.
But no
Gahru.
internal things.
And
No,
no, it's
Not
not.
like 98-headed foxes.
It's not sprig. I've been there.
You've seen the fox too.
Yeah, I've seen Bradley.
Bradley?
I've got some sprig in the back. If you want some as well. As long as you give us a bit of cash.
We can head up to the springs and check it out.
Sure.
Like, sit
Friend
down,
and family
pick up-
discount?
Huh?
You are his auntie. Not seen him in a long time. Nice reunion.
That's true.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Meanwhile, Gahru, you see out of the tree line a frog dives right at you and goes to bite you. Just roll a dexterity save.
No problem.
I thought you were just gonna go no.
That does not happen.
No, I deflect the frog. Right. Save.
Okay. The frog darts at you. You dive out the way, and it lands on the floor in front of you. And it looks up at you and says, "Oh, you're actually quite a good adversary. I have respect for you, sir." And then he begins hopping back to Aurora. You did not persuade Aurora. Sorry, say that again?
I was gonna say Thalka trained me well. Thank you. And there's a shrug.
He jumps up onto Aurora's shoulder. Unfortunately, you do not persuade her to give you a friends and family discount. But she beckons you into the hot spring and begins escorting you through.
It's like, are all of us going up?
It's up to you.
Right,
I'll be
so
the most annoying escort character. I'll get lost every 2 steps.
I just kind of wanted to walk up with Capulet and for once just be like, this looks beautiful, and just really agree on how, like, pretty things look.
So, whilst this was sort of happening, I would have liked to have sort of peered to see what was actually the situation going on with this lass. I do have a question just regarding the appearance of Auntie.
Mm-hmm.
How does she? How does she look?
She looks as
no.
dirty as.
Okay.
I'm
That's
assuming
fine. No,
that's all you're
That's
asking.
all I need. That's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
I need.
Yeah.
All I needed. Okay, no, that's cool.
She lives in the woods.
All good.
You can definitely tell that.
Yeah, no, that's gosh, that's fine. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, since you were checking up to make, see what the deal is, rolling inside.
I'm not going to be. Okay, no worries. I'm not going to be Uncle Capulet.
No, I was like, oh no.
What was it? Insight? Did you say? Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Oh, I've got pretty good insight.
That's a 3.
Famous last
Oh.
words. Was that a natural 1?
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
I've got pretty good insight.
He's up to 6.
You.
I'm really good at the insight.
You literally got the minimum.
Yeah.
She actually has an accent that you haven't heard before, not being out in this sort of area. With that insight, you're. It's just like a really. I guess it's like a really strong. Like, is it Gaelic?
Yeah.
Is
Like
that's the
Welsh.
one that's like.
Like Welsh.
Yeah. You're not getting many of the words here or there. But as you're walking up to the hot spring, Rae, of course, turns to you and says how beautiful this place is.
Ah, finally, we agree on something.
Yeah,
Look at
I
it.
mean, a little bit of relaxation. We'll get all nice. I think we
one.
deserve this, cat.
Oh, thank you. I do
Nyxen,
love.
Are you at this point? You can tell Nyxen that like she doesn't know you're there. If that was any information that would be, helpful for you. Are you wanting to just join everyone?
I'm going to say no. I'm getting weird vibes from her. I'm going to stay hidden in the trees.
Okay.
I'm getting no vibes.
Literally.
Keep the stealth, just in case.
Cool. She takes you into a small building with a couple of tables and chairs potted about. You see that this is sort of like a bar area. She has a glass jar on the shelf, which has a big label saying Sprig. This is quite a lot that you've ever seen, Space. And there's like bits of food, like you got your bread, your cheeses, and very, very sort of like basic amenities.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, what were we saying?
I was just gonna say in regards to like the actual hot spring, like this like sort of house thing and all that. None of it like sort of clicks anything for me at all or anything like that. Just with it being a hot spring, thought I'd ask just in case.
As in, would your character know
Nothing like soon or out like that or any like it's not like a religious hot spring at all or anything like that, is it?
No, it doesn't seem religious.
Okay. That's cool.
I mean, Space would definitely be able to tell that this building is very halfling made. It's it's reminiscent of his people's sort of like architecture and that.
Do I have to like duck to get into the door?
Very small doors. Very small doors. Yeah. The bar. There's a bar at the end of this room, and you see that there is a squirrel that is basically being dissected for all of its parts.
Bloody hell.
And
It's like to whisper to Rae, this is not beautiful.
I'll hear about the frog and the squirrel. Frog, squirrel.
And to the right, you see an open door which leads into essentially like a locker room. With like multiple cupboards there. Towards the back of the room near the bar, you see that she has like a box, like an open box full of like tools and scrap metal and all sorts of things there. You can definitely tell Space that she is an artificer, or she at least knows her way around making things. But you all head in, and she begins making you some tea.
This place is amazing, Aurora.
Oh, thanks very much.
Do you like the craftsmanship of all, the wood? It's quite nice.
Oh, thank you. At least, someone's got some good taste in halfling architecture. It's an ode to our people.
Did you build it yourself?
Yes, I did. Well, me and my late husband, but you didn't have to bring that up, did you? Anyway.
Apologies. Then can I just immediately go and talk to the frog, like?
Okay. The frog is literally the one dissecting the squirrel. He has like a piece of heart that he just like looks at it, throws it away. He has a really tiny knife that he's like cutting the fur off it as well.
What the?
So when
I've never seen frogs before.
So you were saying that the parents were alone?
Yeah, they were on their own. I mean, I didn't see you there, but I didn't even ask. I thought you were just in the van.
Okay. And no one else on the trail you come past?
I've seen a couple here or there. I don't know if they're part of your convoy. Because you know this time of year, a lot of your nomads are going across the trail.
Okay, strange.
Anyone want sprig in the tea?
I'm good.
Good as in...
No.
I think
Okay.
I think it's best for him to have some. He needs it. He's a bit.
Right. He needs his third eye opening, yeah.
Oh my god, does he?
Just a pinch, like a sprinkle for me.
Just a sprinkle, I can do that. What about you, my feline friend? Want some sprig?
No, nothing.
It really cleans up the mind.
No, sorry. In fact, I was just thinking, you shouldn't eat before you go swimming. I think I'm just gonna go dip in the hot spring.
Honestly, Andy, everybody could do with loosening up because I'm fucking sick of them all. So you would be really helping me out.
I'll do my best.
Thank you.
She whips up the tea. She turns her back to you as she's doing it, and begins making as many cups for you guys. 4 cups of tea. Capulet, she basically points in the direction of where the hot spring is, and it's basically through the locker room. And you can head straight through. Oh, sorry.
Is it in here yet? No, that's. Oh, what is this? Oh.
That's the prison cells.
I'll just drag you, dude, and I'll get you through to the hot springs. So basically, this building is surrounded by cliffs. And that door out of the house leads into where the hot spring is. It's just a large pool. The whole place is covered in steam. But what you see every now and again are these very small trees with very thin black branches. And on top of basically each branch is this glowing fruit. This green, glowing fruit.
Hot Springs episode.
Cool.
So I've got a question about one of my spells. So I've got the purify food and drink. Now, technically, water is a drink. Would that count, for example, for say a hot spring?
If you're, are you gonna drink it?
Oh no! I just don't want to step in something and end up,
Yeah, it would technically work. It's just on a very small radius. Wait there. All non-magical food and drink within a 5-foot radius sphere. So yeah, you would basically make a certain. I love the background. You would basically make a certain. A very small area clean.
Right. I suppose if I'm going to be moving about, it's probably no use anyway. So, dive in.
Okay.
Cannonball.
Cool. You dive into the hot spring. At this point, Aurora gives you all your cups of tea. She gives the Capulet's cup to you, Space, and says to give it to him when you can. Meanwhile, Nyxen, what would you like to do?
I'm going to move around outside of the cabin. Is that like a tent that's near the door?
It is, yeah.
Like something covering? I'm gonna peer in there and see if I can see anything unusual.
Okay. Just roll a quick investigation check. Fair enough. You see in there's like a bedroll. You see a backpack inside, which is mainly sort of like rations and other things like rope and other practical devices. But you do also see what looks to be like a brass sphere, almost like made out of clockwork, with a glass lens on it, which seems to just be resting on the bedroll.
Okay. Can I steal this?
If you wish. I mean, no one's around to see it.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna pick this up and just pop it in the backpack.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh sure, why not? I'll just ransack the place. I'll take everything I can see. Wolf rations,
okay.
why not?
Okay. You take anything?
I'm sure it'll come in for a feast at some point.
Is there anything else you want to do after that? Like, are you gonna stay out hiding? Are you wanting to like move anywhere else? Or you wanting to join the others?
I think I'm gonna stay outside.
Cool.
Still. Saves like one person just being away from her. Because I still don't get those good vibes.
Okay. Back to you guys. You just have your teas in hand.
Yeah. Shall we? Hot springs, anyone?
Yeah.
Enjoy yourselves there.
Just gonna have a quick little plunge, if that's alright with you.
There are like bathrobes and trunks and everything that you can change into. That's in the changing room. Take what you need. I don't know what the cat did, but you know, feel free.
Oh, thank you.
Knowing him, he'll have tried to clean it with a cloth.
He's one of them, right?
He's one of them. He's one of them.
Excuse me.
Hence the sprig.
That makes more
And
sense.
the what?
Sprig.
Are you joining us? Andy?
I guess. I mean, kind of have to.
Everyone in. Is Aurora coming as well?
I'm gonna wait back here for now. I've got stuff to sort out here. I'm gonna I've got a tent out the front. I just need to grab a few things.
Okay. Cool. And I'll go to the hot springs and take our cups out.
I'll grab yours over.
I'll like get in the springs and then cheers everyone. Bit of tea. And
Yes.
the non-sprig one is for the cat.
I'm like at the other end of the.
Well, I'm coming. We're swimming over you.
I'm not even like. I'm just in my lane. I'm flourishing. I'm moisturized in my zone.
Yeah, place yourselves where you want to be in this spring.
I'm gonna like swim over to Cat and give him the non-sprig tea, and also Gahru the non-sprig tea, and then Rae and us have the thingy.
I'm like
then-
so relaxed. I'm just gonna put my arm around him. Just like, this is the life here.
I'm gonna do a cheers to everyone. Let's just have a little relaxing day, shall we?
I'm just gonna quickly do this on my tea. Oh my god! It shows the radius. Oh my god!
I'll come over. Okay. Before you do that, can you do it on mine as well?
Fine.
Well, you say though, it's not a magical effect, is it?
Tech.
It's a natural effect.
It says all non-magical food and drink.
I say it's not magical.
Is sprig magical?
No.
So it's just like, yeah. So this is
It's planned.
it's rendered free of poison and disease.
I mean, this is the question. Are we seeing Sprig's poison or disease?
It's not poison.
I mean, it depends who you ask, really.
Poison
I mean,
refugees.
the politicians up at Cloudreach have been trying to get this baby banned for years.
If you think about it like alcohol,
But then if you look at the,
Depends on the
poison.
state, really.
I would say if you look at the Green Party up in Cloudreach, they want it on the streets. You know what I mean?
Look, man, the medical benefits are there.
I'll
I mean,
go
it's
with-
working great in Switzerland.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Not so much in the
popping them
US.
all over. It's
Hey, look, man, it's some people needed a cope.
I'll go with what Stephen mentioned there, because we did rule it so it works on lager. However, when you purify, blah blah blah, space. Do you do anything when he's purifying this?
So Purify just made the alcohol weaker, right?
Basically, yours will be in the radius of where you are right now.
Yeah, so like if I see him doing it, like I'm gonna like
Yeah, I'm not being subtle about it either. Like, it's very
yeah,
clear
I'm just
that I'm
gonna like
purifying.
hold it out of the range.
Okay.
What's the point of getting Sprig in if you just go like neutralize it?
I know.
It's mine
right.
and Gahru's drink, really, then.
Rae and
Where's Gahru's? Is he safe?
Gahru's in the
Gahru's one,
purify.
Yeah.
Rae and space roll
Oh my
D100.
god, this is epic music for a...
Oh yeah, I know.
To me, from my end, Rae openly admitted to me that there is sprig in Capulet's drink.
There's
It
what?
makes me assume that there is sprig in my drink as well.
I didn't mention that. There was. Did I?
I'm pretty sure he straight up said that. Oh yeah, he's a. Yeah, we'll take the sprig tea to
We tried to keep it a secret.
Capulet.
But
You straight up out loud said it. You didn't say that. Oh, you'll try to whisper.
Said hence the sprig. But D100, yeah.
As far as I remember,
yes,
anyway.
please.
That was my understanding of this situation.
That was 80 and 18, and
so what was with it? What happened with the? Did it kill the alcohol or did it just stop the effects? Because didn't
I'll
didn't
get to
Nyxen
that in
still
a
have to
second.
do a Constitution save?
You are right, actually. Yeah.
Was the
So was it kind of like
Constitution
half effect
doubles?
or whatever?
Yeah, but both of you do a Constitution save, but that'll be you.
Oh.
You just really want this cat to have the sprig.
Excuse me?
One way or the other. At some point.
The Constitution saving. I don't trust my... I don't trust my rules here.
This is the roll of the day
This is
right
the
here.
rule. Right, Constitution. What even is my Constitution? Oh, I've got a +2. No, actually, I'm not going to say it.
I don't remember.
I don't wanna click it, I don't wanna
Really
click it.
good.
I don't want to click this button. Oh, next button.
Okay. So Gahru in Capulet, after purifying it, there's definitely
This drinkable ain't shit.
there's definitely a like tingle on your tongue, that wouldn't normally come along with tea, and things do start to get slightly blurry, but it's not something that like hinders you completely.
Do I like what would I be aware of? Like, would I be like, hang on a second?
Yeah, well, what you see is that you've purified a drink, and then when you've drank it, it's, you know, there's something else in there.
Why are visions blurry? Can I sort of take like half of what's in my cup and just like top it up a bit, like if I swim over?
What is it, like lost perception?
Yeah, I mean, you don't know that my vision's blurry.
No, but I want to top it up anyway.
I mean, I'm putting down this cup anyway. Like, I do not trust this cup.
Okay. Yeah, you put down the cup. Rae, just do a quick stealth check just to see if anyone sees that you do that. But I'll need Rae in space to do a con save as well, depending on whether you're drinking or not.
12 for stealth.
Oh, they're drinking. They're little druggies, aren't
Yeah. Then Constitution saving.
Look, after this, I've got a pamphlet in my jacket. You're gonna want to read through it. Call it Sprig, just so you know.
Rae, you do start to get double vision. You start to feel like, you feel really happy.
Two cats.
This place is great. You have a look at these trees, which have these glowing green fruit. The green is like the greenest thing you've ever greened. And even though that sentence doesn't make sense, that's exactly what you would think while you're on this. Now, space.
Dies.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
In the meantime, I'll put the cup down next to Capulet's.
Yeah, cool. Okay. You feel very calm right now. That's all I can say as of this moment. Everybody gets for the next the next hour. You'll have advantage in wisdom checks and wisdom saves from using that. Nyxen, you hiding in the bushes begin to see Aurora coming out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like she's heading towards the tent.
I'm going to try and move to the side of the tent, and then I don't know. Do I need to use Mask of the Wild? Do I need to roll for it? Is it just something that I've got?
Mask of the Wild. What was it again?
Oh, it looks like I have roll options.
Yeah, just roll a stealth check with advantage.
Is that just standard roll? Oh.
It should ask
I'm
for
gonna do it.
advantage when you roll it.
This is under Mask of the Wild, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm clicking it. It's not happening.
No, if you go under
right.
attributes,
What am I doing?
it'll be the one second from bottom on the skills.
Where's the thing? Oh, attributes.
It's sometimes easier if you do it like that.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm looking in the wrong place. Where is this?
Numbers.
Oh,
Mask of the Wild.
I'm clicking it, but it's just not like bringing
Yeah,
me.
so it's coming up here, then you just need to do a stealth roll.
You what?
You just need to do a stealth roll because it's already coming up here.
Oh. Oh, right. Okay.
So then if you go to attributes there again.
Yeah, I'm just busy like clicking it constantly. Ability check with advantage.
That's strength.
What?
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, is that strength? Yeah, it's
Strength.
go at the bottom. Stealth. It'll be just like second from bottom on that long list of skills.
Yep. With advantage again.
Yeah,
Sorry.
with advantage.
Me and my dodgy eye.
Cool. You watch as Aurora goes into the tent, and you begin to hear her rummaging around. Of course, you don't see what's going on, but she's, you can tell that she's rummaging through her belongings. You hear a gasp. She gets out of the tent. She looks around, and she like runs her hands through her hair out of like frustration, and she just like shakes her hair about as she like tries to hold in a scream in panic, but from your position, when you're seeing the back of her as she's left the tent, you see a blue crystal in the back of her neck. which isn't something you've actually seen
No,
before.
I haven't ever.
But Aurora rushes back in to the house, shutting the door behind her.
I don't know what to do. Okay. I don't know if I'll rush back towards CV, maybe.
Okay.
See if I can try and take refuge inside.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And then, is that just the end of that? Do I move?
It's up to you. If you want to go down to CV, you can.
Okay.
You want to try and do that?
I could take that weird orb thing that I've just stolen and try to figure out what it actually is.
Okay. Are you going to CV first before you do that?
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay. I'll have you do an arcane check. Would he be able to get into CV? Do you think? As in, like, CV, you know, you don't have keys for her. She is an autonomous creature. Do you think that she would open for anybody else in the party?
I would say that, yeah, because like we got out when we seen the plank in the thing, and they all stayed in it anyways, and then like decided to go each way.
So you think she understands who's like part of the group?
Yeah, because like also everyone tried to help her with the moths, so
yeah. Cool. Yeah, you're able to get in, and if you do an arcane check, it should be Arcana check.
Yeah, just normal.
Just normal, yeah. Okay, cool. I'll come back to that. Meanwhile, back where you guys are in the hot spring, you're loving it. It's nice and warm. It's like the perfect temperature. You're covered in this mist of the hot springs. And you notice space suddenly is burning. Flames are beginning to erupt upon his body.
Oh, Jesus. Stop, drop, and roll.
It doesn't seem to be painful. It seems to be some sort of magical effect from the sprig.
So he's just like standing, but he's just on fire.
Yeah, you notice this. He's literally, it's like, I don't know, like Goku from Dragon Ball Z or something. Like, he's just in this aura.
Oh, sick.
Of flame suddenly.
And this is to go even further beyond. What colour is his hair?
Orange. With the fire.
Space is gonna look at his arm and be like, oh, that's cool as shit.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Look at me.
Oh, I'm gonna splash him with water.
It's like it's. Evaporate.
It goes out for a second, but then it sets alight again.
Do it again.
Same thing.
Hey, wait. Cat, you should do a cannonball. That'll do a bigger splash.
Cannonball.
Right, excellent idea. I don't see any problems with this. Just like
Capulet does a cannonball.
Climb up here.
The splash will be magnificent and beautiful.
And then just splash.
Cannonball.
Okay.
And whoop.
Do a dex check.
Slip, crack your head off the back of a rock. The cat has lost yet another life. Oh no. You have a -1.
I forgot how undexterous this cat is.
It's like the worst cat.
Is it just because he's fat?
Excuse me?
What?
Not even fat, he's quite a slim looking fella.
Gets his clothes specially made.
The glove had it. That's why he's only got one glove.
He's not a heckin' chonker, I forgot.
50 foot of rope for a belt.
Yeah, you make a mediocre splash. With that, again, at that point, the splash goes on you, space. You get fully put out, but then just after a couple of seconds, you set the light again. It seems like you're gonna be like this for a bit until.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep like
Until
doing
you
this.
come down.
Like I'm just gonna keep trying to splash water on him every so often, like as though I'm just not getting the hint that it's not really
Especially if
working.
you, like, lie on his back and just float around, so it just looks like there's flame floating.
Okay.
Living the best life.
Cool. Cats. What was I going to say? Gahru, roll a perception check, please.
Oh, brother. Will do.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay. Whereabouts are you at the hot spring? Are you all still in the same position? Or did you move there just for the drink?
Well, I'm
I'd
moving. I'm
Definitely
floating,
would have
so
moved when I told him to do a cannonball.
I'm like, yeah, like in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have moved to near the waterfall, I guess.
Okay. You.
Back in 2
Ah, you
minutes.
alternated, didn't you? Okay.
Stephen going through those hot springs.
The issue is our door jams as well, so he was literally stuck there trying to open the door.
It only jams from the inside as well, so
So Gahru, you're relaxing, you're loving it, you're having a good time, but you feel some like ripples underneath the water, or at least you see them, and it's very small ripples, but you don't think anything of it until suddenly those small ripples become very large ripples, and you see erupting from the water.
Oh my god, the frog's gone super cyan.
It doesn't look that big. It doesn't look that big. But you see skunk the front. I know. I need to change the size.
I make him absolutely massive.
Oh,
Yeah.
there he is. He arises out of the water and he goes to slap you with his froggy hands.
This frog is sassy.
That's not a good idea. That's definitely not a good idea.
And that was a nat 20 when he slapped you.
Didn't see
Yeah.
it.
The problem is that Gahru likes, well, he doesn't like getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
So his automatic response as a reaction is...
Okay. Of course, that's gonna happen after the damage.
Yeah,
Especially
of course.
with the. Oh god.
Super cyan skunk.
Not 20 from the frog.
That's gonna be 20.
I'm still up. I'm still
Jesus. Okay. Would that have taken anyone else out? 20.
Me.
Me.
Oh dear. Uh-oh.
Well, I would have just been. I've got 20 hit points.
Right. Okay. He slaps you. He looks very angry. You use your Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
And how does this look?
Well, it would be essentially almost like the stems of a rose, just like dragging across his body, sprouting out of the ground.
Cool.
Yeah, Dex save. It's on a DC 14 though. It still does damage
sorry, Dex
regardless.
save. Right.
Yeah, from the frog. Right,
Oh,
so it's gonna be
21.
half damage. It's not gonna be half damage then.
Cool. Still a lot of damage. Okay. I want everyone to roll initiative. How long has everybody got in them?
Uh-oh.
As in, like, how long are you wanting to stay on for?
No time constraints for me.
I'm good.
Until 9 o'clock tomorrow, I can go.
I have work at 8.
I'll start working it.
It's fine. The first hour never matters
I
anyway.
don't have work, so I'm good till Tuesday morning.
I mean, I can
well,
play
then-
during work, like between calls
Yeah.
at this point.
Actually, if we end now, it'll be the first session where Capulet's not near death, so...
Yeah, so Stephen, what you'll want to do is, you can just roll initiative from a utility, can't you?
Yeah.
You can roll it from combat
Oh my
encounters
God,
as
you
well.
What? I didn't
Yeah.
even know that bit.
Yeah.
Minus
I
1.
love how
Is it real? Did the frog just get bigger?
Oh, make it bigger. Make it as big as it'll go.
Yeah. I'll do
I'd
some.
like if this was like a bit where just slowly but surely it goes bigger to see if anyone notices.
It's supposed to be 3. It's because it's a very small image, but like a very large border around it. So like,
Yeah.
it needs to be like 3 by 3.
I could put them in like the top left, I guess.
Yeah, I can't like move
Yeah.
it around.
Also, I'm guessing I missed it slightly, but you're now getting attacked by the frog?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, the frog slapped the shit out of Kristof.
Yeah.
And Kristof took that personally.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know this would happen to anybody who touches me, by the way.
How have we never touched him? Oh, because
Because he's weird.
No, because he's been too busy attacking me.
He's weird.
I've literally
Gahru's
saved
looking-
your life on 3 separate occasions.
Gahru's lucky I'm around, otherwise Gahru would be the punching bag, I feel like.
Honestly, no. I think it would be less chaotic.
That would be.
Gahru gives big, like, leather jacket vibes.
New
Like-
actor. Rolls for initiative. Uh-oh.
Amy, would you be able to show Stephen the roll initiative thing?
Oh, right.
Go on utility, roll
Just
initiative.
this-
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
2 seconds.
Dang.
Well, mine was +2 and I got a 6, so. Just, there's still the assault of tenacity. Nice.
Okay. Right. Up first is Gahru.
Yeah.
You got it.
So that would be a. Yeah, seems about right. Let's have a look. So you know what I'm doing, I'll put it in there. As I disappear in a cloud of leaves,
Okay.
and you appear behind Rae.
Okay. So you use Misty Step, essentially teleport, with this leafy effect.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Well, I'll pull a crossbow out.
Okay.
and I'll fire it at the frog as soon as I can find it on my character sheet. I do have a crossbow somewhere. Features, no. Attributes, no. Where would my normal actions be? On this character sheet, that's a good question.
Is it not under active features?
No, I'm just blind. There is a dice roll for it. And that's a 19 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
Damage,
Okay.
plus 7 points.
Right.
And I will, as my sort of last action, I will scream out, Capulet, help!
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was too busy enjoying the vibes. What's it? Oh, bloody hell, who's this?
There is a giant frog currently in the pool, looking very angry. Next up is going to be Skunk, the frog.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like a... Ah.
It's now.
And then we have new actor 117.
Yeah, that's
The
Aurora. Don't know why
best friend of Agent 47.
Don't worry, Space. We'll find actor 1 and 2 eventually.
Skunk is going to hop over to you, Space, as you are nearest. He is going to give you that same slap.
Does my flames have any effect, or is it just?
It's just visual, yeah.
Okay, cool.
He is going to attack.
Or not.
Lovely stuff.
Okay. He goes to slap you. He falls into the water. As he's rising back up, he says, "You're just a bunch of thieves, aren't you?" Next up is you, Space.
And the Aurora! You frogs attacking us! And I don't like it.
No answer.
I'm gonna fire a crossbow at it because it's attacked us, but I didn't want to. So I'm sorry. I'll move back behind here. And with my infused crossbow, I'm gonna take a shot. Which is that plus that to hit.
What's that?
17.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So that is 1.
Do we still have advantage on these rolls because of the sprig?
It's only on wisdom checks. And
I thought
wisdom
like
saves.
as well. I was thinking like, is that not just through the pipe?
Sprig in general does it?
In general, okay.
Yeah.
7 damage,
7 damage. Okay.
and then with my bonus action, because I infused my weapon, I can do it again. Sorry. Like, wasn't it like a psh psh after I infused it? Isn't that what we said?
If it's infuse an arrow, yeah. Like repeat an arrow, is it?
Repeat an arrow. That was it.
Yeah, I believe so.
We haven't really ironed out the kinks, but I think that's kind of the general.
But just make sure when you're on your long rest, because you can change these when you want, so it doesn't always have to be repeating arrow.
I probably need to like look into it in
Yeah.
depth, like. But I'll just say repeating for now, and I'll take another.
Infuse item.
Just go for the same again.
Yeah.
Which is another small roll. No, 7 to hit. I'm guessing no.
No, you do get an extra +1 with it being.
Yeah, you don't
Repeat
get a
shot.
second attack.
You don't get a second attack.
Basically, it removes the reloading property, meaning you don't need to spend an action to reload the crossbow.
Yeah.
So next turn you can make an attack straight away. If you had 2 attacks per turn, that would be a different thing, but you only have 1 attack per turn.
So what? So it's still have a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still have your bonus action though, regardless.
Okay, let's try this then for the first time. No, I can't. I think, is it an action to pull out the cannon?
It's.
Uh,
I'm not
Eldritch
sure what it
Clan.
says.
And then I think it's a bonus action to do whatever it does,
No, you have to create an Eldritch Cannon on your long rest.
which is an action, and then the bonus action is what it does. Sorry.
Well, it's an action to create an Eldritch Cannon, but you have to. Oh no, it's once per long rest. Sorry. Yes, it's an action to make it, so you wouldn't be able to do that on your bonus
Right.
action.
I'll just think, I'll just chill.
Okay. Skunk is going to use his legendary action at the end of Space's turn, and you watch as his skin begins to turn the same colour as the water, and he begins to essentially blend in to the water here. Next up is Capulet. What would you like to do?
Right, so just confirming what I can see. So Rae's the closest to the frog, yeah?
Yes.
Or where the frog was.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I am going to use Shield of Faith on Rae. There we go. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to prepare my sick new spell. Why is there 2 of it? I don't understand. I think it's just the same thing. Yeah, I'm going to prepare my spiritual weapon, which is going to take the appearance of like a sash. That's almost like a long like sash, what you'd like wrap around your waist.
Okay.
But that's like a whip sort of thing. But it looks like a sash.
Okay. This is the closest thing I've got for now. I will.
Yeah, that's exactly what I had in mind visually.
It's not far off what I imagined, to be fair.
So you should now
Hey,
be.
back you, Froggo!
You should now be the owner of it. Where would you like to place it, and how far away can you place it?
Oh, what is the crack of this?
Is it next to you, or is it? I'm sure you can.
It's a 60-foot casting range, so you can make it appear next to it.
It says you can move the weapon up to 20 feet as well.
But that's, yeah, it's 60-foot range anyway, so you can make it appear next to the frog.
Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Is the frog getting in the way or something?
I don't know if you use it. No. I've just clicked the wrong
Go in the
thing.
top left. Click on. It should be the little selectable square.
Oh, there.
You got it, yeah.
Ah. So it's up to 20 feet, was it? Sorry? Yeah, 20 feet.
It's a 60 feet range that you can spawn it, but
Okay.
then you, on your turn, you can like choose to move
Oh,
it
okay.
and have it
Yeah.
attack.
After you
Okay.
spawn it, you can only move it 20 foot. It's a slow
Right.
weapon.
How do I move that back?
How
do I get rid of this?
I'll move it.
Visual.
I don't know what's going on. Oh, I've killed you.
Terrible. Ah!
Oh no, you're there. Right.
Right, I'm gonna like have it like near.
Okay, so it's adjacent, yeah. So you've used your action, your bonus action. Next up is would be Aurora. Okay. Nyxen, you watch as Aurora dashes back out of the house, wearing a plate of armor and holding a hatchet in her hand, and she looks crazed, and she's essentially looking around for you, but she doesn't, she doesn't actually know you're there.
Oh! What the? Whoa!
It was disadvantage.
Oh my lord!
20 and a 1. Wow.
Good God.
Yeah,
that was incredible.
She has no idea where you are. Nyxen, what would you like to do? You are in the van. You've done an Arcana check on this item. As you're fiddling around with it, what this seems to be, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna message you.
Okay.
But what would you like to do on your turn after you've checked that?
Okay. Can I hear anything about like the commotion that's going on inside?
Yeah, you'd be able to
Any
hear
noises?
like a lot of sort of stuff going on. I would say if you looked out the window, you'd just be able to see over the cliff the top of the frog.
Okay.
So
And I can
you'll
hear
be
that
able to see
obviously
some-
fighting's going on.
Yeah.
Alright.
Before all the ruckus.
I'm going to assume that Aurora is obviously not on our side anymore. I'm going to try and do a sneak attack on her.
Okay.
And I have no idea which one.
So sneak attack is essentially extra damage when you have advantage on someone. I would say with a natural one, like check trying to find you, I would say you would have advantage on her if you attack her. So if you were like shooting from the van, you'd have advantage, and then you can add that stealth attack damage.
Okay. Yeah. I'll pull out the bow then and try and shoot her from the back of CV.
Okay. It should be one of your utility things, or
All right.
not utility. It should be. Is there not just
It's
another
under
attack?
inventory for sneak attack.
So sneak
Is that
attack
not
is
one
just like
we're
it's like a bonus thing
Oh, right.
that applies to your attack. So you need to find your your bow,
Okay.
your short bow, and then click on the dice next to it.
Come on. What is it? Short bow.
And then on
Is
the
that
right, you can
actually
click on
done
attack.
anything? And with advantage.
Yes, it'll be.
Or
with
is it not?
advantage. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Oh.
Okay. And that hits. Roll your damage.
Yeah.
Oops, what did I? Okay. So what was that? 1d6 plus 3, and then on your sneak attack, then click the dice that's next to it, and then just roll the damage for that. So this is going to add to your roll. Cool. So instead of just dealing 5 damage, which would be a normal one, you get your 8 damage on top of that. You fire the arrow out of the back of CV as you open the doors to get a good view of her. You fire the arrow, it goes directly into her arm, which is holding the hatchet. And she gets taken aback by this. You see her fall to her knees as it happens, but she notices you now, and she's looking at you with rage. Rae. Oh wait, is there anything else you want to do? Do you have any bonus actions you want to do, Nyxen?
No, I
You
don't
might
think so.
not.
I'll leave it there.
Yeah, cool. Rae.
I'm gonna take one of my daggers and try and throw it at the frog.
Okay. I would like you to roll that with disadvantage. So while he's in this sort of state where he's blending in with the water, it's going to be disadvantage.
Should I just do a strength one for that? Oh wait, no.
Um,
I can't get to my utility because the timer's in the way.
you should be able to drag it. My time is like.
Can you like close the
Is your
side
timer,
door?
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
make
god,
the
you can
screen
move the
bigger.
timer?
Yeah,
it's
you
not letting me move the timer.
Just make the screen bigger.
I didn't know you
Expand the
could move
window.
it in the first place. That's mid.
I'll just roll it from D&D Beyond.
I said just expand the window.
I can't, because then that'll mess up OBS.
If you know, if you go on the top right, you know the actor, you know the character. Click on yourself. It'll bring up your character sheet. You'll get your stuff there.
It's my normal dagger. Rolled.
Just roll a normal attack with that dagger as you throw it.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage, yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, the dagger flies straight past the frog.
Can I then spend one of my key points to do the flurry of blows? No?
I'm just double checking. There is flurry of blows on there.
No, mate, would have to be part of your attack. You would have had to go into melee, is my understanding.
That's what I was checking. Yeah, it has to be like an unarmed strike to do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is an unarmed strike.
I mean, if you want to get up close to the frog and like retcon that, I'm happy with that. I mean, we're all trying to get used to our new
Yeah.
characters anyway. But again, it'll be an attack with disadvantage, and it'll be an unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike. Is that the flurry of blows or just a standard unarmed strike?
It's just unarmed
So-
strike first.
The way Monk works, you get your attack, which would have been with the dagger, you missed. Flurry of blows gets you 2 extra unarmed attacks. Normally you would only have the 1, if that makes sense. So you get 2 more attacks essentially with Flurry of blows. So technically you could roll another one if you are spending a key point too.
So you've tried to punch this guy, you've completely missed, but you can use flurry of blows to do 2 more if you want, or you can just do another one. You've got a bonus. Yeah, you've got a bonus action on arm strike, so you can use a key point to do 2 more punches, or you can just do a punch, another punch.
Yep, I'll use a key point.
And it would be another unarmed strike like you did before.
But use flurry of blows. That should. Yeah, click use ability. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'll let you do 2, or just ask them.
Attack, disadvantage still.
Disadvantage, yeah, please.
Ooh.
Natural 1 on that.
It's not working.
I know. Well, you've got one more. Just click attack again with disadvantage.
Attack, disadvantage. Yay!
Wow. Okay, that definitely hits. Roll your damage.
Damage.
Cool.
6.
Okay, that's 6 damage. So you're boxing up this frog. It ducks and dives out the way. You're having trouble hitting it with it being so camouflaged in the hot spring.
Frog got hands.
Next up was Gahru.
Right, first of all, that. Then I would need a 1d10 for my temporary hit points that I get out of this. Which would be 8 plus 3, because it's plus level.
Okay.
That was a bonus action. I don't know, is there a way for me to drag it onto myself just so I know I have it? No. Oh well.
For Madrid. I did have a separate like token for it, but I don't know what happened when Foundry updated. But like,
Let's have a look.
I've
Can
had
you
it
See if it's in
ready.
features.
Can you not just right click on your player and add?
Yeah, is there not like a status effect you can just shove on
No,
yourself.
no.
I'm just put empowered on you.
I don't. It's fine because empowered would actually update my
It's
stats on
gonna
the
mess your
character
thing.
sheet. And
2 seconds.
yeah.
I'll
It's fine. It lasts a minute, so hopefully. In the meantime, while you sort that out, I'll quickly put a. Well, I'm gonna cast an Eldritch Blast towards it. If it's gonna roll at all. Chat message doesn't exist. What? Oh, right, attack. Right. Oh, I rolled it with advantage. Whoops. To be fair, it will be a crit miss or a crit fail instead.
Yeah. Okay, you try and fire your Eldritch Blast. You're unable to target it with it being so camouflaged. Now, the skunk is...
I was going to use the rest of my movements before that.
Yeah, go for it.
To, quickly.
So, Frog Lad is going to...
Is that his name? Nah, please be his name.
He...
I love how Steven just keeps fading in and out.
He does, doesn't he? In the steam. Okay.
That was weird. I am still hanging out outside of the hot springs.
Literally.
It's really one of
You keep diving in.
I did have a hand puppet though.
Okay, Skunk is going to move away from Rae.
Yeah, you better run.
Is it obvious? Like, how camouflaged is he with this water?
Do we see like ripples in the water?
No, I mean, he's half in the water when he's like moving. But because he blends in so well, it's just that you can still like see him.
Man, I can't quite work out where he is. There's this giant lump in the water, but that might not be him.
It's
the spread.
Yeah, he's essentially just got like really good like stealth and dodging sort of thing. If you want to do an opportunity attack, Rae, because he is moving out of your attack range, basically that gives you like you use your reaction to attack him if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. It will be a disadvantage, but if you want to get that extra hit in, you can.
Fine.
At any point in the future, I don't usually like to tell you to do an opportunity attack. Just know that like you just have that ability available.
This is your last chance.
Because I'd rather you not do it.
That's all I'm saying.
Would it just
do an unarmed strike. Yeah. Disadvantage. Okie doke. He opens up his mouth and he is going to fire his tongue at you, Rae.
Big tongue.
Rae, you do have my shield.
I do. Do I have dodging things as a reaction?
You've just used your reaction for the opportunity attack, so you only get like one reaction per round.
But I've got the shield. Yeah.
I mean,
It's bonus AC. It's not gonna affect you if it's a dodge thing. So
No,
like that's
she does have deflect missiles, which
yeah.
this
Is
is
this where we get the grey area of missile?
because it's technically a ranged attack, right? Which that's what deflect missiles is ruled as. I'll just see how if he hits you or not. We'll just see where it goes.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
He doesn't. Damn!
No, we're probably gunning for each other, but none of us hit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he does not stick the landing with that tongue. Next up, Space.
Boom. Space wheel. The direction of. I just need to know what the distance is. There's no distance, I don't think. On Thunderwave.
Is
There
Thunderwave
is
not
an
a radius
AoE.
around you?
Yes, it is. It's
Yeah.
centered on
Of
yourself.
course, that sweeps out from you each creature in a 50. Oh, okay. I won't do that. Okay, I'm gonna do. Should I do anything? Should I do anything? Yeah, I'm gonna do anything. I'm gonna create Eldritch Cannon.
Okay. What does this cannon look like?
Well, it's the first time that Space has done it, so like, it's. It looks like a 5-year-old has drew a picture of it. Like
Right.
like it's so bad. Like it's like so just not well put together, and like it's a bit battered, and it's a bit like you can tell it's a first try or like it's a very beginner's thing. So and it's kind of like it just pops from the water,
Okay.
and it's like you know when you're like at a theme park and you got one of them boats and you've got like a little thing like you're spraying water from,
Like the pirate thing, yeah.
like the pirate thing, like that's kind of what it is.
Right, okay.
And it's Eldritch Cannon
Yes.
that one has made. So like yeah, like exactly like that. Like
I believe you choose flamethrower, force ballista, or protector.
yeah, so I'm changing Force Ballista.
Right.
But I don't understand the current. Is that hit points?
What does it say?
Oh, it is hit points. Sorry, it is. It has 15 hit points, that's all.
Okay.
And then for bonus action, to be honest, like I'm gonna have to walk up to it because I thought it had range and it doesn't.
Make a ranged spell attack. It's 120
Yeah,
feet range.
it's 120 foot range.
Oh, where does it say this? Oh no, say it range area. Let's do it then. Boom, boom.
Okay.
It is two. It is an attack. Yes.
And it's a ranged spell attack, so it'll be you need to roll a d20 and add your spell modifier. I can't see.
I think it's my spell modifier is +5. It says there, bonus action to hit +5.
Okay, cool.
Your firebolt would have the same stats. It doesn't get any extra stats on top of that. So
So nice one, wasted.
There'll be disadvantage as well. Anyway.
Well, that's that.
that's a hit with disadvantage.
Nice one. Yeah. So Space will do nothing.
Are you?
That's
Where have you put the Eldritch Cannon? Is it just in front of you?
Yeah, just in front of us, like
Okay.
the space in front of us.
Right. It's gonna be a dude. Okay.
Okay.
Just
Okay. Oh, cool. Like, you know, Capulet gets this fancy thing.
That's a fancy thing, right? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want? Do you want a pumpkin beholder? How does that sound?
I quite that is much better.
Right. There you go.
Thank you.
How come he gets a pumpkin beholder and I've only got a fish?
How comes they get things?
Skunk is gonna use his legendary
You
action.
guys are getting things.
Skunk is gonna use his second legendary action. He's just gonna use it to do an extra attack. He He's gonna attack you, Rae, again with his tongue.
Yep.
Does it?
I don't know.
Does it? Does it? Does a 12 hit?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Where do I look for this one?
It should, if you open up your character sheet, I think your AC is 13 anyway.
Yeah, it's right in the middle.
My guy's wasting these legendary actions. Right, okay, oops, wrong thing. Capulet.
Armor class 13. Right, got it with you.
Capulet, what would you like to do, my friend?
Sorry. When you said Capulet, I thought because you went wrong thing, Capulet, and I was like, what have you done to us? Okay, right. So I'm going to. Oh, why is it going Aboleth instead of me? Why is it not going back to Capulet? Why is it only showing Aboleth as my abilities?
That's your ability. What do you mean?
If you're not got
I found it. Just found it. I know how to do it. Yeah. No, I found it now. Right. So I'm going to. I found out. Wait, what? Why is that not working? So I've got my thingy. I'm gonna go and attack. I've learned how to rename my spells, baby. So my spiritual slash soon,
yeah,
is going to attack the frog.
It's gonna move close to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, right. Okay.
And
yeah,
then
frog gets in my way.
And does that hit? Oh, no, that probably doesn't hit.
It doesn't. It misses, man.
Damn.
Apologies.
And yeah. Anybody need healing? How's everyone doing? Are you all holding up?
I mean,
guys?
it's not like I screamed out, "Capulet, help!"
No, nobody need healing. No one. Only. Oh, Gahru. Oh, fine. I guess. I'll do healing word since that says bonus. And if one doesn't. Where is it? Spells healing word. I'll cast that for Gahru. There you go. Holy shit.
So somewhat healthier. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Very nice.
Look at that, I do heal our teammates, eh?
Okay, next up. Aurora runs straight towards Nyxen with a hatchet. She's essentially gonna jump. She's gonna hop onto the van with you, and she's gonna hit you with this axe.
Oh shit.
My rolls are so bad, man.
Are they? Are they?
Okay.
Oh no.
Back to differ.
Okay, so that's gonna be double damage from that hit.
Oh, so you're not complaining now?
No, not at all.
My rolls.
Shut up.
I killed everyone in one hit.
Oh no, nothing I roll is hitting.
Oh.
Yeah, pick on the new guy.
That's gonna be 9.
Oh, you're dead. You're dead.
9 slashing damage. Onto you, Nyxen. Your health will be on your character sheet. You just need like right in the text box your hit point.
Just shows where we are. Where like,
Where is this?
remember last campaign when it's a crit and that was 66 damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't.
Right.
On D&D Beyond, is it that I put like 9 damage in?
No, on Foundry. If you can, like, you can double click on your token, or you can.
C also works.
Okay, doke.
But Charlie.
And then where it
Where
says
am I
hit
looking at,
points, you should have
Yep.
23 out of 23. Just take 9 off the first 23.
So like 14.
Cool.
Okay.
That is where she ends her turn.
And smacker.
Yeah. That's pretty much gonna be it. I'm gonna pull out the rapier.
Okay.
And just try and give her a big old slash.
Give her a big old slash.
A slash with a rapier.
Or
I
a,
mean,
or a prod.
it's doable.
No.
What? Is that? Or am I thinking of the wrong kinds of weapon?
You've got a rapier on you. You just need to click the dice.
Yeah,
next
it's like
to
a fencing one. You could still do like a quick.
I think I was thinking of like a scabbard, but yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, does it?
It's just the type of damage. Yeah, it's like normal swords are like slashing. A rapier would be piercing, I would imagine.
Okay, but no, I'll do pierce.
But,
Should I try and stab her? I'll try and stab her.
yeah.
Why not?
Well, this is just a woman. You know, it's the type of damage doesn't really affect this creature.
Okay. What am I doing from here then?
You press the dice when you hover over a rapier, and then attack on that side.
Attack. Just normal.
Cool, definitely hits. Roll damage. Click damage.
And then just press. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get smacked.
You stab this woman directly in the straight through the heart, and she is dead.
Jesus.
And she falls unconscious in the van.
Just unconscious.
Well,
Good.
dead. Beyond unconscious. So that was your action to
Just
do an
stab
attack.
some more just to make sure.
That was your action to do an attack. You do still have your movement left, or you have a bonus action.
I will. So I'm guessing the walls of the hot spring are too high for me to be able to see over.
You can't see
So
fully over. You would have to climb them to get over.
Okay. I don't even know what the layout of the inside looks like yet, so I'm gonna move towards that. Move
Okay.
towards the walls of the hot spring.
You have 35 movements, so you'll just be just short of that cliff that you pointed to there,
Okay.
and then you'll have to end your turn.
Oh, have I gone too far there, or is that right?
Just one below, sort of there.
At the risk of asking a stupid question, what can I do with the extra dash that I was looking at before?
Let me double check. I think you might be able to use it as a bonus action.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
So dash is double movement. So if you want to use your bonus action to do double movement, you've got an extra 5, 10, 35 feet.
You can move again, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
The same.
Am I able to scale the side of this? Scale the side of the wall?
I'll have you do an athletics or acrobatics check.
Let's have a look. Athletics. Not so good. We'll go acrobatics then.
Okay.
Just normal.
Okay. Not bad. I'll say that you are able to climb it. It's taking you quite a bit of time.
Okay.
So basically that would use half of that movement that you've got. So I'm going to say you basically end your turn on top of this cliff here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Next up, Rae.
Okay. I am going to do something.
Okay.
I am going to do just an. How far away am I? Probably move slightly closer and do an unarmed strike.
Okay.
And then strike. Advantage or disadvantage or normal?
Just normal. Now
Just
that the frog
normal
has leaped on top of this part of the rock.
Yeah, it
I'll say
does
it's not
nothing.
obscured anymore.
Does nothing, it's fine.
Okay. Anything else? I mean, you can do another attack as your bonus action. It doesn't take a key point.
Yeah. That's just a normal unarmed strike.
Unfortunately, no. Miss. Some rough attack rolls. Gahru.
So I will do yet another Eldritch Blast at it. Normal roll this time.
Normal roll, yeah.
Yep. That probably hits.
Definitely hits, yeah.
I believe it's a Wisdom save, but I'll double check just to be sure. Yes.
Oh,
I believe
it's,
so. Wisdom saving throw. Which it makes anyway, so it's fine. But I will do damage regardless.
Was that your Form of Dread thing?
Yeah, the Wisdom save was for the Form of Dread, yeah. And then there's 4 force damage.
Okay, cool. Fire that Eldritch Blast. That guy. Arcane Energy. Although it's sort of like it's like vines or something, wasn't it?
No, so I hold out my wand and I pretend that it's a bow.
Right, okay.
The Form of Dread is just a cowl of leaves and things like that.
Cool.
Just a ranger's cowl, almost just made of leaves and twigs.
Awesome. Right. Next up is going to be Skunk. He's going to bite you, Rae.
He doesn't have to.
He's moving away from Rae.
But I can do an opportunity attack.
Exactly, you can.
I'm listened for once.
Out of sheer bad luck, he is going to move to the person who's been attacking him. He's actually going to put himself in between Space and Gahru.
And I also miss.
Damn. It's a shame, man.
Gosh, none of my attacks are...
Space, what we're doing?
Blasting. So
Anyway, I start blasting.
Anyway, start blasting. So, right, can I shoot with my bow and arrow, and then as a bonus action use my cannon?
As long as it's a bonus action to attack with it, with the cannon.
Yes. Awesome stuff. That is exactly what's going to happen. Anyways, start blasting. And roll attack.
Okay.
+4. This is with me crossbow. Little 14 action.
Just misses.
Right. Oh, do I get +1? With infused?
You do,
Someone
yeah.
say that? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do get +1.
Nice one.
He's fuming.
I'm raging.
So that's only a 1d6 +4. So there's a bit of damage there.
Okay.
Little 8s.
Right. You fire with your bolt, crossbow bolt.
And then I'm going to use the cannon. And again, just a hit. D20 plus. Yeah, boy.
Yep, that hits. And this is with the cannon, yeah?
This is with the cannon. And this is my...
It's 2d8, isn't it?
2d8. Was that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it is.
Just straight 2d8.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
9 force damage, I'm guessing.
Cool. It fires this arcane.
And pushes the target
It does, yeah.
5 feet away from the cannon.
Now, I believe you might have to remind us of this, Kristof. If it's if you're unwilling, you can't get an opportunity attack on it.
Yeah, no, there's no opportunity attacks
Right, okay. But he's moved 5 feet away, so he's going to go down.
So do people get opportunity attack at that? Like
No,
is that what you-
no.
No, because he's he's unwillingly moving away.
These are my
Basically, attacks of opportunity. It is an opportunity. Like you see a window that you can attack it.
Yeah.
Because you've pushed it away, you're like, oh shit, why is it flying across there?
Makes sense.
This guy, this frog lad, is bloodied, i.e., lower than half health. As you fire it, it shoots directly into the side of him, almost like Godzilla getting taken down by the military. He just screams, but moves very slowly. And he looks over to you, Space, and says, "You don't know what you're messing with. Stop fighting." Next up is Capulet.
He says stop fighting.
We all, as a party, I imagine we are just like, the fuck?
Not me. Right, I'm gonna move me little sash to right beside us, like ready to like. Right then, explain yourself, Frogman.
Frog lad.
Frog lad.
Frog lad.
I could be asking you the same question. Look, we're not the enemy. We just want to know why you stole our artifact.
What?
We didn't steal shit.
Yeah, what artifact? What?
What? Shut up! You're lying to us. Roll. In fact,
Now hold on.
He's gonna roll.
I'm
insight.
a very persuasive fella.
Yeah, you said that last time.
We're not your enemy.
Roll a persuasion. You have to beat.
That number right there.
No.
Good luck.
You
I was
have
gonna
to
say.
beat a number.
You have to beat a 4.
I have to beat a 4.
Yeah.
I don't even need a roll.
Wait there.
Do I roll a 1?
Do you have +4 on your persuasion?
I have +7. I'm a persuasive cat. You've said 4. You've said it now.
Wait there.
No.
Insight.
Listen, I'm very
no,
persuasive.
wait. It is not 4. It's. It's 6. It's 6. It's 6.
Oh. So as long as you roll. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, as long as you don't roll 1.
I will say, unless it's house ruled,
7.
you can't crit fail skill checks.
No,
It's just how bad you do.
We definitely do like crit fail, crit pass
Skill checks, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
I was
problem.
gonna say,
It's fine.
yeah, if this is a 1, it's definitely gone. So here we go. Let's find out.
Oh,
Ooh, it landed on a 6 on my screen
Okay.
Hello.
without
yeah,
any
well,
problems.
like 20.
Now listen here, Frog lad. We're not your enemy. We don't even know what this artifact is that you're going on about. Me and your pals here. We're chill.
You've literally just turned up, and now Aurora's artifact is gone.
Right, so we just turned up and you just showed up out of nowhere and started slapping us, so...
Aye, because Aurora found out that one of you took our artifact.
Right. Lads, any of you took the artifact?
Is this your artifact? And I show him my book.
No.
Yeah, like I just start picking up random rocks. Like I've got this.
I feel like at this point, like it dawns on me that Nyxen isn't here.
Okay. Speaking of which, Nyxen, you have just climbed atop the cliff edge of the hot spring.
Especially if we see him.
Yeah, you're shrouded in fog, but you're able to see everyone else.
Yeah, he's in the fog there.
Okay, so I'm concealed. That's great. So do I have any idea what this artifact is yet?
Because
Because this is kind of
I
gonna
didn't send you
like,
the message.
this is going to determine where I go from here.
Uh-oh.
Chaos.
Heyo.
Stop looking, you're not meant to see.
Uh-oh.
It is an active nuke. It will go off in the next 2 minutes. And
I
6
still love how
seconds.
I lost all nobility there when I was chatting as well. I realised I was, oh, you lads, how are they?
You're like normally so prim and proper, and you're like, listen, frog lad.
Apparently when I'm persuasive, I'm just super casual.
And that's how the persuasion works. You just drop down.
Hey, listen,
Okay.
pal.
So this is like a pretty non-vital thing. I don't think. Okay, right.
Just to give them back the key to the doomsday device.
How persuasive is?
How, what, sorry?
Right. I'm trying to think. Okay. I'm gonna sneak back down the cliff and try and just place this back in the tent.
Okay.
So that nobody thinks.
Okay.
We'll assume that Aurora just missed this.
Fair enough. I'll let you
Interesting.
roll stealth check with advantage. As we end combat.
Like, as this is happening, can I still be like just picking up random rocks, like
Yeah.
artifact?
Not
No.
that. No.
Ace, you got anything? We've got a teacup.
Here's my backpack. Have a look.
It looks like a big ball, like a big sphere,
Ball.
I mean,
like a metal thing.
It's
I don't
not
have-
grey like the rocks.
Doesn't look like a rock.
Doesn't look like a rock. Doesn't look like a book.
Really think that
I mean-
none of us have it.
We used the lockers. Do you want to go look in the lockers?
I'm
Maybe,
gonna pull
like-
out my mace,
Oh.
like not like this. This is a ball. It's got spiky bits on it.
We
No.
have nothing on.
Like we're literally.
Doomsday.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I pulled the mace out of. Actually, I'm butt naked. I'm like butt naked.
Do you
Wait,
see?
we're just finding a frog. Well,
Hello.
Oops.
he turns red.
No,
Oh.
Of embarrassment.
Yeah, he turns red out of embarrassment. I do apologise.
It's not your fault. Like,
It's fair,
you know,
man. It happens to us all.
We get
We've-
things wrong.
As he's
the
just
cat. Yeah, the cat gets things wrong all the time.
I mean, no,
Roll
no.
with it. Roll with it.
All the time.
I've been working on trying to be like this master hunter.
Yeah.
And
Squirrels.
yeah, I don't think I'm good enough for.
No, don't say that. Come on. You know, you're good enough. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes you just need to like step back from the situation and then go in and hunt the things.
Let's see.
Look what you've just done with all of us.
Dude, we would have been dead.
What a good fight.
You slapped the
yeah.
shit out of Gahru. It was cool
Yeah,
as
look,
well.
he was nearly dead.
He was nearly gone.
It takes some real skill. You know, I don't think we've ever even like.
We should applaud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Really, honestly, really good effort.
A
I mean,
big.
Gahru, you've taken some hits. That was a pretty good one, wouldn't you say?
You can say that.
A tear forms in his big bulbous eyes. I do apologise that I think you know, I read the book cover. What do you say? I read the cover without reading the book. What's that big phrase
Yeah,
people say?
Yeah,
You know what? That's the phrase. That's the phrase, my friend.
yeah.
You've got it spot on.
Well,
So,
If you like reading, Cat's got some material.
does anyone want to lick me
Oh, I
back?
certainly did. What?
what?
Oh, it's sort of like a frog custom. You get like a crazy high if you lick me back, but
I think Gahru was on about that earlier.
oh, Gahru.
You know,
Not.
you've just been in the water, so like you're clean and everything, right?
You just say crazy high.
Yeah, crazy high. Craziest of highs.
Cat, you'll get really tall.
Oh hell no!
You'll get really tall.
I'm shocked you two aren't jumping in all over this. You
I
little.
mean, he did say to custom.
Druggies.
I don't want to be rude. We have just fought.
Okay.
Be rude when he nearly took my head off.
Right, shut up,
For a
Gahru.
misunderstanding.
Can I try and force the cat to do it?
Can I use my sash to sort of like cover Gahru's mouth because he's like talking shit all of a sudden and we don't want to.
But while he's doing that, I'm gonna like pry the cat's mouth open and make him lick the frog's back.
It's so warm, and we've been playing D&D for so long. It's getting very chaotic. So wait, so Andy, right, Capulet wants to put a bag over Gahru's head.
No, I'm using the sash.
All right, you want to put a sash over Gahru's mouth, right?
He can't speak because he's just almost like, you know, we don't want to piss off the frog here.
Which is a spiritual ghost weapon, so don't know how that works.
What?
Technically, no, it won't be able to grapple him. I mean,
okay,
if you want to get like a
cover his mouth. So if it covered his mouth, it wouldn't make a difference.
I don't believe so, no, because it's kind of like
fair then. I'll just shut up.
It's like a familiar sort of creature,
Right.
like it's like almost like a ghost sort of thing.
I see.
You know what?
I want to make the cat get high.
Okay, explain to me how you're gonna make Capulet lick the frog's back.
Well,
Phrases you never thought you'd say before today.
Just like choke.
so I'll grab him by the scruff of the neck, which paralyzes
Right,
him.
I've got my sword, like my sash out here, like, and I will, like, attack a bitch. Like, this is going on, like.
Okay, Rae, roll. How are we gonna do this? Roll.
I'm just miles away for one.
Yeah, you see Rae coming over to you.
There's water everywhere.
Are you gonna? Are you? If Rae touches you, are you going to use your spiritual weapon to attack?
If she comes near us.
Okay. So Rae, you go near Capulet.
Yeah.
He's gonna use his spiritual weapon to attack you. So just do a normal attack with the spiritual weapon.
Right, where's that? I've scrolled up. I should have just attack.
10 doesn't hit, I don't think.
Nope.
Unfortunately, the spiritual weapon misses. Rae, you're gonna grab Capulet. That's gonna be a strength check.
Strength.
I don't have to open my mouth. I'm just paralyzed. I can still talk when I've been paralyzed, as we've said before.
Well.
Okay. You roll a strength check as well. We'll do a strength contest. Capulet.
Why do we even bother? Why do we even bother with my rolls?
Cool.
Just accept that they're low.
Cool. Rae scrapes the cat's face along the back of the frog. Eventually, a bit of back frog juice does drop into one of Capulet's facial orifices.
What?
Doesn't specify which one.
Right. Space, you need to roll a constitution save with disadvantage because you're already high. Capulet, you're going to roll a constitution save and throw.
Say no to drugs.
In the meantime,
save and throw.
I quickly point to Rae. You better take care of me when this happens.
Oh shit.
And I'll give it a lick as well.
Oh my god! Right. Constitution save from Gahru.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time.
Oh.
It's so warm.
Oh my god. Okay.
At what point does the frog just like lick himself?
Okay, Gahru, you... something within you, you're very resilient to this sort of thing. Things just get a bit more buzzy, a bit more lively.
I'm proud of you, man.
Are you feeling okay? Need some
Yeah. That protects me. It's fine.
Oh,
There was bread inside. I think that's the first time you've ever, spoken to us properly.
I mean, you never talk to me. I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, it's also
He's
true.
becoming one of the boys.
There. This is like we've accepted him in, or like our little.
Literally, Gahru has said about 3 times this episode. You could just ask us, you know. You could just ask us.
But we're always like so meta trying to figure things out. We're like, quiet, Gahru, 1 minute.
Shut up. We're busy.
Nyxen, what is your next plan after you've put the sphere back in the tent?
I'm gonna run inside and run towards the. Well, I guess it's probably going to take like a double action.
So we're not in initiative right now, so you don't have to worry about like movement. I think you are muted on your end though.
Oh, yeah,
I can like just
on
hear you.
You can just hear him through mine.
Yeah.
That's like when you talk to like your grandparents on Zoom.
I just see like every time Amy's talking, it shows a screen on mine. So
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna run in and just. Do I just move? Does it not matter?
Yeah, I mean, you can just. So you're basically trying to get back with the guys, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna run inside.
Okay.
I'm shouting like, guys, what was all the commotion? The crazy bitch just ran out and tried to kill me.
Gahru like the frog.
Gahru
It's
licked
just
the
everyone
frog.
hides.
That's it.
Gahru like the frog. That's all I'm saying. 'Cause I'm so happy.
It's like, oh,
Also, the cat licked the frog
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with me at the minute. What's going on?
First of all, space, roll a D100.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Don't like 90.
No. I don't like that head tilt he just did either.
No, I'm trying to think, did Capulet not just roll... Did you roll a 1? Oh, no, that was
no.
space, wasn't it?
Your halfling look.
Oh, you're lucky there. Right, okay, I need Capulet, I need you to do a D100. Basically, if you rolled a natural 1, don't want to know.
I know
I
what
rolled
I'm
1
doing.
and a 3, so...
Good thing you have halfling luck, eh? So you at 90.
Man just tries to be noble and pure,
Then licks a frog.
and then gets.
It's awful to
Honestly,
lick a
Yeah?
Oh my god.
oh no.
Don't like that.
oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
I'd be worried.
Lose all your hit points.
Yeah. So space. Suddenly everyone watches you. You suddenly get jacked. Like.
Shaggy and Scooby Doo too, where he's like, "Yeah, I'm jacked."
Yeah. It's
Didn't sound right.
You're very disproportionate. Definitely haven't done leg day.
Also Johnny Bravo, but like small.
Like Johnny Bravo, exactly like Johnny Bravo.
Nice.
With a very Popeye transformation. You, for the rest of the day, you have advantage on strength checks. However, not only has like your muscles like swollen, right? So has your face and your tongue. You are now unable to speak other than unintelligible noises.
Right.
That was quite intelligible.
Right. Right.
Capulet.
I'm thinking this is like if you watch Fast X.
Yeah. It was real bad.
I'm thinking when Hans ate the muffin.
Mm.
And someone delightful like Han, who's just like, he's just a nice guy. No, he's ate the wrong thing. Or licked the wrong frog. Also a fantastic film.
Everybody watches Capulet's eyes immediately go black. Fully black.
I can see everything.
And Capulet, you... the hot spring disappears. Everybody around you disappears. And you just see blackness.
Oh, fuck.
Until...
Why don't I get a fun one?
This is literally what... It was like 40... Yeah, 45, right? This is the most terrifying one I've ever read on here.
Oh
And for some reason it's in the middle, right?
It's because I've never done it before.
Yeah.
Not even
Bad
once.
trip. Absolute bad trip.
Frog, not even once.
The blackness eventually you see light here and there, and you actually see stars. You recognize this to be like the night sky, almost like you are inside the night sky, and you look down at the floor, and the ground is crystal. There are
Sounds quite pretty. Quite nice.
nearby are what you guess could be like trees and buildings, but again they're all made out of crystal as well. And standing in front of you is a humanoid shape made fully out of crystal. No facial features whatsoever, but it is like essentially the silhouette of a crystal being. This is like you recognize the crystal. It's Mox. You've used it before.
Uh-oh.
But it's almost like the whole place is made of this stuff. This figure stares at you.
I like immediately look at my hands. Like,
You look at your hands, you are you.
okay.
It is almost like you've been transported into another world. And this crystalline figure looks at you, walks over to you. You're too stunned to move. It holds its hand out and touches you. And suddenly it shatters into 1,000,000 crystals. And those crystals then somehow go inside of your body.
What the fuck?
And then you wake up in the hot springs with everybody.
Are you okay?
Fox!
What?
Fox!
Gahru, are you okay? Did you lick the same frog?
The spring is a bit prettier. I guess I could do this a bit more often.
Fox! Fox!
Nick, what did you say about Aurora?
Yeah, the Chris bitch just came out and started swinging the hatchet. I heard screams from inside here, loads of fighting, commotion.
Is she alright?
She's not in the best of states. We'll say that.
As this is happening, can I head outside to like CV?
Yeah,
Right,
of
I'm
course.
head out.
Yeah, like Space is going to do the same as well. Like, as soon as he hears that Aurora might not be in the best.
Oh, where's CV? There.
I'll grab
Oh,
good old
it won't-
Capulet by the shoulder, and that'll be his like buddy to get him through whatever he's gone through.
So basically what I want to do is, before
Come on,
the
buddy.
frog gets there, I want to take Aurora and feed it a mimic, because it's got blood, and that's what powers it, and there'll be no trace.
Jesus Christ.
I want the frog to attack me again.
It's just, that was just a bit too quick.
Well, it's also
You thought about this
Aurora,
before.
Like, at the same time.
Huh?
Say that again?
Just Spacey Aurora at the same time as Rae.
Well, you said you were leaving with Rae, so I would imagine so, yeah.
Like, I'll just be like whispering my plan, or I'm like,
Are you going with them, Nyxen, or...
like the body.
Yeah, like
Make a noise
wait,
if you
it
can hear me.
depends. Froggy Boy going with
Froggy
him,
Boy
or
is
he,
basically hopping his way, but he's being
Okay.
he's slowly getting himself over there because at the minute he is trying to shrink down to his normal size because he can't actually get in. He can't basically get through to where he needs to be.
right?
You can do it, buddy.
Yeah.
We believe in you.
Okay, so space. Grumble if you can hear me properly.
I was gonna say, can I
Alright.
Yeah. What was that?
gonna say, can I shout at Froggy Boy, and just, I don't know, just trying to delay him from getting outside,
Okay.
so that everyone has like a bit of a chance to, I don't know. Oh, no, I haven't thought of anything. I don't know what to say to him, but like,
I mean, I told you Gahru licked him, so you could ask him about that.
yeah, but like, wait, before you go, why is everyone licking you? What's happening in here? I feel like I'm at a loss.
It's well, it's custom in my people, the frog people. I don't really have time to talk about right now. Can we talk about once I've checked on Aurora?
But why have you been attacking me? Like, why did she come out and attack? What was going on in here?
Well, have you seen a brass sphere about?
Shifty eyes. No. No. What?
Roll a deception check.
Oh.
Shifty eyes.
Is that what he's visual?
Please, for
You
the
see
love
it as well, though.
Oh, God.
So he's going to do an
It's a brass.
insight. Insight, he has +0. He has to beat your 17. Okay, he doesn't. Fair enough.
Okay.
I'll say you're able to delay him a bit while these are getting things sorted. Rae, you pick up Aurora's body. Sorry, was there anything else you wanted to say?
I'll follow Froggy out.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, in CV. No. I got nothing.
I think he's trying to say that it's his fault. Let him deal with it.
Okay, how many words?
Are we killing the elf? What's
Yeah,
happening?
let's do charades. That way.
Is it? Have I got anything to write on?
We've got them.
CV.
Yeah, you can use the
Gahru.
back of the map. Someone will have like in.
I think I had the map, so I'll hand it over. Like the forest map we
I'm
got.
just gonna carve in. She was my auntie. I think the elf killed her. Now we kill him.
Okay. So, two things. We don't know why she's dead. But also, I don't want the frog to see the body and then attack us again, because he was a bit of a bitch. He slapped the fuck out of Gahru. Why don't we look in our pockets, see if there's anything in there, feed it to CV. I know
And
it's
then-
just your auntie. I get it.
And then the elf is.
Kind of.
Okay. Get rid of the body, then we'll figure out the elf. Okay. So as I'm carrying her over my shoulder, I'll look in the pockets, see if she has anything.
Oh, sorry, looking at the pockets.
Yeah.
There's 9 silver pieces you got there. But anything else, it's like pocket lint. There's bits of sprig.
Okay, I'll take the bits of sprig and give half of the silver to Space and keep half for me.
Okay.
But and then just give it to CV.
Okay. And I think that's where we'll end this session, as you are delivering Auntie Aurora into CV's mouth. Definitely turned out to be anti-hero. It's an anti-hero campaign. Well, not even a hero, is it? It's just
Never been.
No, there's no hero.
you guys are the villains. Capulet.
Yeah.
It's funny because you're all villains, and Capulet is on his villain arc. Really, he's just He's eventually going to become you guys. He's just.
Yeah.
Oh no! Eventually, I'm gonna murder you all.
Gahru, I feel
He's
like
gonna
what
catch
you
up
could
to where
do-
we are.
I'm
I
not
was
gonna
not
become like
expecting
you.
to heal the frog during the fight.
Oh, you the baddies. Sorry, what was that, Stephen?
Oh, I was saying I was half expecting him to just turn and start healing the frog during the battle.
Honestly, one of these days. One of these days.
Man,
Well, Space went through his fiddle knock when he tried to did blow up the theatre.
no one knows that actually.
We do.
We
Yeah.
do.
And
We know that you've been planting bombs around.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
pretty
you-
obvious.
You know that Space planted the bombs, but you don't know that he blew up. What was he called?
Oh no, I don't think we ever mentioned that.
I was sitting behind you.
No,
Hey,
I
Blue.
think that's how you hand it. No one knows
Yeah.
Lufa.
Technically, no, yeah.
that. Yeah.
And on that bombshell,
I feel like you would have mentioned it, but like, I did that.
And that's why
That's my word.
good old Capulet is getting the blame for the theatre.
Yeah. For all we know, it's
Again, Again, all he wanted to do was be on stage, and everyone went and abused it. Capulet's done nothing wrong this entire campaign.
To be fair, everyone else ended up on stage as well, like, so it wasn't even
Yeah.
special.
Like, destroying,
you
like,
went
his
and
dream.
rehearsed, you know, you looked at your lines, and then suddenly...
Yeah.
fired at everything.
I was helping out a pal, like me and Jimmy Grimm were like this.
I was like, oh, that script you've just learned? Yeah, you're not allowed to do it. Just drag it out.
Oh, good stuff. All right. Thanks very much for playing, as usual.